Tomb of Annihilation. I'm Sean. With me today are players from a bunch of different groups. I have 4 groups in the Tomb at the same time, and now they're all kind of intermingling, mixing and matching. And they're all down in level 5. They just need one more skeleton key, and then apparently they can somehow get to the Soulmonger, which is sucking up souls and stuff like that. So the last time we played, there was on the 3rd level a lot of heroes gather in this safe room called the Dungeon Lung Recovery Center. And so what these 3 hags had decided that everybody was getting too close to the bottom, so they tried to just wipe out everybody in that room. And they sent like demented clones that they had cooked up of the heroes after them. And there's a big fight, and actually one of the 3 hags died, Peggy Deadbells. She had her leg cut off, and I had forgot to mention one thing. They looted a little ball off of her, like a little black ball. So, just so you know, you guys, you have that. Right. And also, some of you had been in a control room down on the 5th level, and you had pulled the star top off of a lever. So,
yes.
Now, if you look, let me check my chat here and make sure we're cool. Mega party, yes, okay, we're good. Okay, so, all right. So if you have the Twitch thing up, you might want to check it out. On the screen right now is a map of the Gears of Hate.
Kind of a good name.
They hate you, all right?
Wow.
And you're in the control room, and you can push levers and stuff to move the alignment of the rooms around. So you can access different parts of this level. Ignore the little tunnel above your room. That's obviously not there, so it's just not there.
No, doesn't exist. So, just like the skull, nothing happened.
And any skull doesn't mean anything.
Skull?
Now I'm going to show you a picture of, here it is, of your the configuration chamber where you can pull levers and push buttons. The other you guys all shared information, I assume, so you know how to work this thing without killing yourselves. So if you look on the wall of that, there's 5 different configurations that you can set this to. So, just to save time, you just kind of tell me where you want to go, and we'll just do that. All right. So, which map do you want to see? Do you want to see the? I can do them both. Slide this one out.
Yeah, kind of want to.
Down. There we go.
Should we check out that chain area, or should we? What say, everybody?
I know that.
We only require one further key, yes?
Yes, one further key.
Do we have any idea where it might reside?
We know it's not to the south because we came up through those tunnels and avoided a big rolling contraption. Yes. And we didn't find the key. So it's got to be somewhere to the east, I guess? Through the gears?
Yes. Looks like there's a north exit with some sort of chain link, or the little 2 lines in the lower thing on the 3rd one.
Gears of Hate.
That's not a good name. Why?
I appreciate the candor of the gears, though, being named such.
So I think the trick is we've got to get to the 3rd gear furthest to the east, and then we can go either, I guess, north or south.
Yes.
Because we've covered the rest of this area.
Sean, did the team with Ramrod, Zeb, and Asana tell us about the portcullis in that gear?
Okay. All right. Now there are 3 gears here, right? So just to make things clear, the one closest to your room that had on each wall was like a sculpture of a black dragon with its mouth open as if it was going to breathe on you, but you walked through and nothing happened. The middle room has a garden, nothing, there's a sprinkler.
A sprinkler.
Now in the far room, they had changed the gears to get to that 3rd room. And in that room were wardrobes. There's 5 of them. And they had to open each one in order to get out and go to the other places. So on the show, we only did 4, but I'm just going to say they did all 5, just because otherwise, how are we going to do anything? So they got, there's stuff pouring out of those things, and they had crazy fights, and one of them just let out one little monodrone, just a little circular thing with an eye, clockwork,
Ramrod.
and Ramrod just destroyed it.
Tore it into half.
Poor Modi.
I know.
So basically,
Ultimate betrayal.
you can align these gears to go in the center one. You could go up into that little triangular chamber and see what's in there. Or the one on the far right, you could go to a tunnel that goes to the north or a tunnel that goes to the south. Now, in the central one, there is a tunnel that goes to the south, but you already went down there, and you know that leads to the Juggernaut room.
Right.
Yes, the Juggernaut's very sad that we are not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess my
it hasn't
question
moved
is,
at all, just so you know. It's still there.
Oh, good.
All right. The thing is,
go back.
I don't think we can turn these gears based on the way the pictures go on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we can turn them so that if we're in the control room, we can actually get back to the far side. I think some of us have to be in like the middle room, and somebody has to wait and turn it after everybody leaves. Somebody who can then maybe get themselves there without walking, like maybe flying.
Well, you and Linnet both have familiars. Maybe that would work.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
that's true.
At this point, I'll just say humility has been really quiet this whole time, just looking at Linnet, and then looking at Rein, and then looking at Linnet, and then looking at Rein. She's seeing double.
I have the hat, so that'll be easy. I'm on that. The one with the hat.
Oh, that's true.
I'm Rein, the one with the will.
Well.
All right.
The one named Rein is also named Will.
Yeah, sure.
What strange customs.
I mean,
They should just pick one name.
It must be Elvish.
I could have Iris nudge the control from far. Just have to give her a signal.
Okay.
Okay. So then, should we all go and work our way towards the easternmost room? And do we want to go north or south?
I want to say north.
All right, yeah.
I like north.
One thing we could do also is there is an exit that we found that led to the room with the gargoyles that leads to the center one. Could go there, observe what's happening, and then go down there.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Good.
So, where would you like to go? Sounds like you're thinking about going all the way to the far one and going north.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you want
Okay.
to go.
Well, now I don't know if that's where I want to go. Sean.
You know what? He hasn't. We didn't trigger the Juggernaut. Let's go north. Let's we disappointed him last time.
At some point,
it's down there.
I want to use it so bad that you'll just be walking down the hall and it'll be like running after you. What about me?
It's gonna be a 5-foot hallway. It's gonna be a very tiny version of it.
It's gonna just crush the walls like in the oubliette in Labyrinth. Just.
Got a Kool-Aid man this thing.
All right. Okay. So sounds like you are gonna go to. So you have which familiar is gonna turn the thingies?
Rein seems to care for her Almirage thing. So I mean,
Linnet, we could ask Frank. Frank's pretty smart, and that way Frank can wait here and be safe while we maybe go get into more danger. And I pull the lizard out of the bag.
That's a little lizard. Hello. Gives you the lizard wave. Wow.
Salazar starts inching closer to Frank.
Hello.
Rein moves Frank away from Salazar and says, "He's not snack."
Humility's on the other side.
Rein hugs Frank close and just looks left.
Hello. Frank.
Pleedle steps up behind Rein and pushes the two Yuan-Ti away from her. No.
It's been 10 minutes since we ate that beholder, though.
I say Frank is intelligent. He's an awoken lizard. Frank, how would you feel if we left you here to be safe? I think this room is safe. We crushed the pipe, and we'll come back and get you when we're done if we're not dead. And you can push the button for us. We'll tell you which one we need you to push, and I'll send you a message when it's time.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
He says, okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I leave him some Elven granola,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, I promise I will do everything I can to come back, and I promise to try to get you home when I do.
Okay.
Okay. And I wait for everybody to leave the room before I leave Frank alone in the room.
All right.
Frank, those are words Frank's never heard before, I'm sure. We'll come back for you.
No, he's heard those exact words about maybe 5-6 days ago, I think. He's used to this.
I
Okay.
think they're not coming back.
Okay, so you walk into the first gear of hate,
Mhm.
and it grinds hatefully and turns towards the second gear of
I'm
hate.
so angry.
And then you go into the second gear of hate,
Just
and it's seething with contempt as it turns towards the third gear. In the third gear, you see characters unmoving. Ramrod and Asana, who are like best buddies at this point,
mhm.
and demented clone Zeb, who's
Mhm.
just kind of staring at a wall, drooling. And you go in there.
Just two halves of Mojang.
Oh, right, yeah. I think Scott was in the chat. He said, Dementor Zeb says hi to everyone, and he is
Hi,
sad
Zeb.
he didn't get to meet Mode E. Which was
Yeah, so am I.
I've seen this
sad.
creature before. It was in the room with all of the spoiled food.
Oh, yes.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? That before?
Yes, we were in a room. There was lots of food, way past code.
Are you-
So
And-
you helped him get out? That's how he got out of there?
I would help no such creature.
I believe Humility's talking about the recovery room and all the people that were in it.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Spoiled food is an interesting way to describe that room.
I don't like hospitals either. They're weird.
There's a large square room, corpses everywhere.
That doesn't sound like a
Giant.
Dungeon Lung recovery room.
A giant face on one wall that ate a tentacled
room.
creature.
Okay, this doesn't sound like the Dungeon Lung Recovery Center.
Oh no, that's it. No, okay.
Hold on.
That's the wrong room. And that's just so used to Humility calling people food that she assumed I was probably talking about those people in the recovery room.
Oh no, you are fresh food.
Mm.
I do a smile.
Rain smiles.
Little scowls as there's shadowy snakes that come off her shoulders.
It's all right. They won't eat you until you're dead, so you won't care at that point.
Okay.
I'm not-
Salazar gives Humility an approving nod.
The gear of hate hatefully grinds to a halt, and you see
I guess.
a thin hallway that goes up about 40 feet and then turns to the left. I have put the hallway that turns to the left
All right, let's see.
on the map. You can't see that really much.
There we
right
go.
now.
I see it. Yep.
And also,
Okay.
there is some slime on the floor.
Mm.
In the hallway that leads up to it, there's no slime, but there's a little bit of slime up in that hallway, and that slime does hurt you if you step in it. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to be careful about that.
Mhm.
Right.
So
That there's slime.
I guess you could say us being down here really grinds their gears.
Oh,
Oh.
whoa.
Yep.
You're flirting with inspiration. So close.
All right, let's see.
So, yeah, 40 feet up. It looks like it turns into a hallway.
All right, this looks
Hey,
like a...
does anybody, Jeanette, do you have a creature possessing or inhabiting your head?
I don't. Nope.
Oh, Pleedle, do you?
I have Shigambi.
Shagambi.
Oh yeah, I have. I never can remember the one I have.
It's not Ijin.
Is the
I think
Papazotl?
Papazotl, yes.
You have
Yep.
Papazotl. Sal has Papazotl.
Although the Yonti believe that I have Dendar with me, so
Linnet, do you have anyone?
Nope.
What about humility?
I do not.
Okay, so let's see. Pleedle, that's the trickster
Yes.
god Shagambi. Your flaw is you never show mercy to evildoers, and while inhabited
Cool.
by Shigambi, you can make one extra attack when taking the attack action on your turn. Salazar, you have Papa Zotl. You bow before no one and expect others to do as you command. And while inhabited by Papa Zotl, you can't be surprised. You gain advantage on wisdom checks, and you never take damage from falling.
Oh, yeah, these are the gods where everyone just acts the same.
I want there to be a giant
Basically.
cliff. I want there to just be a giant cliff and just Salazar just be like, woo! Like Superman land and crack the stone at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Superhero landing.
So, Pleedle, in your head, Shigambi says, "Be careful, it's dangerous." Whoever,
With these Yuan-Ti here, yeah, I sort of look at them.
Salazar, in your head, Papa Zotl says, "Let someone else go first." They look stupid. Let them do it. They're cannon fodder.
Yes, someone should scout ahead.
I look at Iris the Weasel.
All right. Yep. Like, oh, you want her to go? All right. This won't hurt her. Iris, can you scout ahead?
Iris says, "Oh, okay. All right, fine. All right." So you send Iris scamper.
Mm-hmm.
She turns the corner, and you can see through her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, long hallway, stairs go down. She says, "Do you want me to go down the stairs?"
Not yet. Just come back. Doesn't seem like anything's here, so well, thank you.
Oh,
It's fine.
let me see if there's any flavor for this room.
Yay, flavor.
Oh, flavor.
Flavor.
Delicious.
This is just.
There is. Ready?
Boom.
Graven images of rotting corpses decorate this hall, and the floor is littered with tarnished coins, pieces of armor, broken shields, axe heads, and other bits of scrap metal.
Oh,
Mm.
just metal bits everywhere, huh?
Well,
Perhaps we should throw something metal down the hallway.
Hmm. Should we throw a coin? Something that's
no.
none of use. Yes, let's do. We have so many coins. I just take one
Pleedle,
of the
can I
many.
have a gold piece?
Well,
Pleedle,
when
can I
you-
have a copper piece?
okay, yeah.
Take
Give
the
Rein a copper piece.
I hand a copper piece to Salazar and say, "Here, throw this down the hallway."
Thank you, and he puts it in his pocket.
No,
Papa
Pleedle,
Zotl says,
I need to
"Well
know-
played!
All right, so
We're going to be
Where I
rich
thought it
soon."
would.
Lynette just takes a big handful of like the gold that they took out of the beholder and just tosses it out there.
I
So-
hold on to Pleedle.
Right now, you're still you're like 40 feet from the hallway. Are you going to come closer, or are you just going to throw it from where you are?
I'm gonna just throw it where I am.
All right, I don't know. So, wah! You throw a bunch of coins, blang, 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 and I guess some of them roll around the corner.
I have a strength of 8. It went like 8 feet.
Well, I mean, they roll, So
Yeah.
I'll just keep rolling. So yeah, some of them land in the slime and kind of. Does this slime destroy it?
Sizzle.
Well, they take a lot of psychic damage from that slime, so.
Oh, good. Good, my traumatized money.
Like the face of the person on the coin is like, yeah! No, they're not.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, doesn't appear anything's out there.
All right.
It's not one of those magnets again.
Oh yeah, do I hate those things so much? We broke one on the first floor.
Sure did.
So, who wants to go check out the hallway? Do you all want? Are you all going? Who's first?
So we got tarnished,
Yeah, we're
rotting corpses, tarnished coins, and scrap metal.
What? Iris also went through without being hurt, so.
Well, based on the imagery, I would guess whatever goes into this hallway might rot or age.
Ooh.
Iris looks the same age. Don't you?
She's Faye.
She says, "Yep."
I don't want to get any older. I mean, not that it would really look bad on me. I'm an elf.
like a fine wine, really.
Thank you.
How old are you anyway? I never asked.
You know, 147.
Ah. Did you know that Winra is younger than me? I didn't know.
Wow.
She's 21.
Oh, wow. You guys are so young.
I don't know.
All right.
All right.
Anyway, let's go first.
You hear the gears hatefully whispering, "Go down the hallway." What the fuck? They freaking hate you. They hate you.
Humility will carefully walk around the corner, trying not to touch the slime.
Careful, sister.
Is anybody going with Humility?
I'll go with.
So Linnet and Humility are going in?
I'm staying behind and keeping an eye on Salazar and
And the rest of you, where are you? How are you right, like in the 40-foot stretch of hallway? Are you right at the edge? Or are you back? Or what? How do you?
probably
Halfway.
like right at the corner there.
Oh, you're right at the corner.
Probably.
Let me write that. P. So it was Humility and who?
Me, Linnet.
All right.
And then I will follow at a short distance after that.
So Rein is in the back.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm making sure nobody doubles back for Frank.
So here's what happens. As you turn the corner, Linnet and Humility. All non-magical objects made of cloth, leather, wood, or metal that enter this corridor instantly decay or corrode to the point of being useless and worthless. And in my campaign, you're not naked. You're wearing official Tomb of Annihilation pajamas! And they're gray, and they've got the green devil face all over them. They're very comfortable, and it's going to be easy to sleep in.
How am I supposed to tell the difference now?
Wait,
It's a good point.
So,
Sean,
yes.
is it useless, or did it just crumble to like dust?
Is what useless?
Because I can mend my clothes. I have mend.
Here's the thing, my friend.
Yeah.
Here's a direct quote from page 176.
Oh no!
A mending spell cannot repair an object
My goddamn
damaged
hat.
in this.
I'm not my hat.
All of your cloth, leather, wood, or metal that entered the corridor instantly decays.
Oh, I'm mad now.
Okay, so we that stay back see that, right?
Yeah, they got pajamas. They're in pajamas.
I hiss and I pick up all of the intestines and crap that fell out of my back. I'm just holding them all now, angry.
Does anyone possess an extra-dimensional space?
All my fortune-telling equipment's gone.
Oh, wait,
I
I
know.
have something.
My dice are
But I think I can only do it once. I can do a resilient sphere,
Oh.
but I can only do one, and it can only contain one person. But it keeps any effects out of it.
Really?
And and you can basically walk it like a hamster ball.
Perhaps we give all of our stuff to the one person and move them through.
Oh. What's Papa Zodel's like? That's a great idea. they better appreciate the ideas you bring to the table right now.
They always do, Salazar says out loud. Anytime he talks to Papa Zodel, he says it out loud because he assumes that everyone can hear it all.
Rein, anytime he talks, Rein looks at him and listens intently, and then looks at Pleedleplop and raises an eyebrow.
Oh, so the people in the hallway, all the way at the other end, there's an archway. Allow me to describe the archway. This yawning archway has a keystone adorned with an iron bull's skull, which bites down on an ivory ring.
That looks
So
concerning.
All the way at the other end. Archway, bull, getting his mouth
All right.
ring.
I'm going to take a couple steps forward.
Okay. You do.
Does anything happen?
Nope, you just walk normal.
All right. Then I'm going to get within
And-
30 feet.
Your pajamas generate no static electricity.
But do they make the swish swish sound?
Do they have little like footies?
If you want, it's up to you.
Yeah, is this a onesie or is this, you know?
Totally up to you.
Lysa wants it to be a onesie.
It's a onesie.
It's a little with the little drop slot in the back.
If you want, whatever.
Pleedle looks around the corner at Humility and goes, "Oh."
I would like to. She's like, I'm just starting to drape the intestines and everything around me,
Oh my.
so I feel less naked. And I'd like to get within 30 feet of the bull's head, so I can cast Mage Hand.
Okay. So 30 feet, you're going to be right by a set of stairs to your left.
Oh.
Those stairs seem to go down to another level.
Yay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Do I see anything, or just stairs and darkness?
Looking down, it does open into a big room. Green smoke is kind of billowing up the first few steps.
Oh.
Cool.
And you might hear like burbling noises. Like someone's cooking something. Boiling a big egg or something like that.
I could go for a big egg.
I prefer them uncooked, though.
Well, I will cast Mage Hand and use it to poke the ivory ring.
Okay. So, you cast Mage Hand. You poke the ivory ring, and when you poke it, it does react a little bit, as if it was expecting you to try to pull it out of the mouth, and was starting to accommodate you. Like, the mouth opens a little bit, and it's like, oh, sorry.
Like, opening in a, like, here, have this ring sort of way.
Yeah.
Or, okay. Then my Mage Hand will gently pull on it, and if it looks like something bad is going to happen, I let go.
Okay. So, when the ring is yanked from the skull's jaws, the ring disintegrates, and there's like a wave of magical energy that washes through the hallway.
The whole hallway?
You hear like a magical tinkling noise.
Oh.
Like magic's peeing? Sorry.
It's tinkling. You know,
Right.
it's like sprinkling fairy dust everywhere.
Ah. Okay.
Did you dispel the effect?
And Salazar's gonna like just take off like tear off a piece of cloth from his robe and just toss it around the corner after that.
You do so, and it's still there. The cloth does not disintegrate.
Oh.
Excellent, sister. Please go
Disarmed
forward.
this trap with a snake's cunning.
Yes, Dendar is with us.
I say in my onesie.
I guess it's fortunate that it only takes clothes, cloth, and didn't do anything worse to us.
That's what I expected it to do. You know,
Scary.
Surak could do better with these traps, really.
The gears of hate are like, fuck you! Asshole! Put a lot of work into this!
Pleedle goes out of the hallway.
You see go in the hallway, Pleedle?
Yeah.
Nothing happens to you, you're fine.
Hey.
Okay, once Salazar sees Pleedle go in the hallway and nothing happened to it, then he'll follow.
Yeah, it was shut off. She shut it off.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
good.
right. Rain brings up the rear.
Trust but verify.
Okay, so in this hallway, there's stairs that go down to a room with billowing green smoke, or an archway that, let's see what you can tell about what's beyond the archway. Oh, okay. Look at that. Okay, all right. Actually, Humility, you would see this room, so
Okay.
put the map on the screen if I can find it.
Excellent.
Okay, there it is.
Boy.
So, Humility, up ahead. You clear my whiteboard. Did you
Oh.
clear?
Oh boy. Oh
What
boy.
the heck is that?
Wow.
Okay.
That's not great.
Here we go. Let me see. Is it number 60? It's room 69, everybody. Here we go. Hot wind tinged with the smell of burning oil, blows down a 40-foot diameter vertical shaft. Stone balconies protrude from the walls on opposite sides of this expanse, and the west balcony 15 feet higher than the east one. Two thick chains rattle in the gulf between the balconies, one ascending 200 feet before disappearing into a cloudy vortex lit by arcs of purple lightning, the other wrapping around an enormous metal gear floating 100 feet below. Another 100 feet below the gear, a second vortex rages. So there's two chains. One's going up and the other's going down.
Oh.
Hey, Salazar, this was that big jump I was talking about.
Yes. Salazar takes that copper that you gave him earlier and tosses it over the edge.
Oh, jeez.
So are you walking out onto the platform? Or are you...
Well, I said I was going to do that. So yes, I assume I did walk out of the platform.
All right, let me draw an S. Salazar. Salazar, you step onto the platform. You throw your coin, and it... like bad special effects, you know. Boink, and it's gone. It disappears once it hits the vortex. And the first time any character moves out onto the balcony, read...
God.
A rip forms in the vortex high above, and 9 cube-shaped creatures with wings and short bows fly through. They are quickly followed by a large crystal decahedron that holds a weird starfish-shaped creature.
Oh,
I'll show you pictures of these creatures.
Too bad that one died.
More Modrons?
Fucking Modrons.
226. Here we go.
Who killed our friend?
right?
They're both on the same page. Look at that. Let's see.
Aw.
So there's 9 of the cubed ones, and there's 1 of the starfish. And the starfish is driving some kind of vehicle made of crystal.
Cool.
All right.
And
I can dig it.
they're gunning for Salazar. So we better
good.
roll
I am
initiative.
not surprised.
That's not that bad.
Roll.
Initiative. What is my initiative?
Oh no.
Cool.
Okay.
No, that was not good.
What a waste
Oh
of
God.
Okay. Rein, what'd you get?
5?
Okay,
Oh.
5 for Rein. What about Pleedle?
3.
Yikes. What about Linnet?
4.
Whoa! What about Salazar?
Nat 20.
Oh, look at that. And humility.
19.
Ooh,
Oh.
interesting.
How to get prepared?
Woo-hoo.
Interesting the way that worked out. Boom.
Nice.
All right, so Salazar, you're gonna get to go first. Now they just came out of the vortex. How high up was it? Let's see.
I said like 180 feet.
2 thick chains rattle in the gulf. 1 ascending 200 feet before disappearing.
200.
Yeah, so they just got out. You know, they were like while you were like, whoa, they probably 20 feet. So yeah, we'll say 180 feet right now.
Okay, that's well outside the range of my stuff. But it looks like they are coming in with a vengeance.
Yeah, they like all of the cube creatures are pulling out their bows.
Ooh. Okay. Well, in that case,
and the pilot is just like, you know, coming right at you.
okay. In that case, I'm just going to ready an action. If they come within 60 feet, the range of the Krull, then I will let fly with it.
Okay.
And at the nearest one that gets within range, I just kind of pull my shield up in a defensive stance and whip the blades of it out and just ready myself.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Villains, approach.
All right. Humility. Where would you like to be, and what would you like to do?
Humility, while still in the hallway, will go invisible.
Now, on the map, there's a bunch of squares here. How far back from the room do you want to be?
Well, I was sort of like right. Oh, I guess I wasn't. I was within 30 feet. I'm going to walk onto the platform, though.
Really?
I don't know.
You're on the
Are you fucking kidding me?
platform.
Okay, but I'm invisible before I get on the platform.
Okay, you're invisible.
My goal is I kind of wanted to get to the edge and just touch the chain. I'm just trying to figure out how we're supposed to get across.
The chain. Okay. Let's see here. If you want, you can make an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'll tell you a little something.
I don't know if you will. Oh, no, actually not so bad. 15.
Okay, here's what you know. These glowing thingies above and below are planar vortexes. They are incredibly destructive. No one can expect to enter a vortex and survive. And what did you roll total?
15.
The chain is called a mechanist chain. Such chains are crafted by Modrons and used in conjunction with other machinery to keep the plane of Mechanus in working order. The shaft is 400 feet high in total. There's deadly planar vortices at the top and the bottom. The chain forms a loop that's in constant motion. One part of the chain descends at a rate of 50 feet per round.
Does it look breakable?
Nah, they're gigantic chains. I mean, I suppose it's possible, but it would take it'd be a big thing.
Okay.
The two balconies are separated by a 15-foot wide gulf, through
So one
which
could jump.
jangling chain links rise and fall. You know that if you had to jump, I wrote it down. Jumping across would take a number of athletic checks.
A number of them.
3 of them. 'Cause you're gonna have to
3.
jump
Jump.
onto a chain.
Oh my god.
Jump to the next chain. Jump off.
So by the rules, Sean, it says that you can jump a distance of your strength score. So since you say it's 15 feet across, and my strength is an 18, could I make that jump completely?
There is another rule that specific always beats general, and in this case, it
I think it's because there's all the chains in the way too. Okay. I'll just like whisper while I'm there at Salazar. The vortexes are dangerous. Do not fall in them.
Thank you, sister.
It's humility.
I figured, sister. We have adventured for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
Assumed.
This room is going to be a real chain in the butt. Yeah.
This is the worst.
We're really linking these puns together, huh?
Wow, that's some good stuff right there. All right. Let me see what my fly speed is. Okay. So the quadrones, they're going to fly 60 feet closer, so they're going to be 120 for the quads. And this guy in his little machine, what's the speed of this little machine that he has? Also 30, so he's going to be right with them. So they're all 120 feet away from you now. And some of them have range attacks 80/320. So they're going to have... Is it disadvantage or is it minus? I don't remember. Yeah.
Disadvantage. At long range.
That sucks. All right. I'm never going to hit you guys. Let's don't fail. All right, ready? Salazar! So I have to roll twice for each arrow. And they get two. They get 2 attacks. Wait, 4 attacks each.
Cool.
This is gonna take forever.
Whoa.
What?
Holy
All right, you
crap.
ready? So Salazar is getting a total of 16 arrows, and I have to roll twice for each one. I'm never gonna be able to do
all
this.
Of these arrows like sticking out the ground.
Yeah. +4. And what's your AC?
21.
Come on! I'm never gonna hit you. All right, here we go. Oh wait, no, actually, wait. She's invisible, so you're actually gonna get. You're gonna get, what is it? 9 times 4. 36 arrows. I have to roll like 672 times.
Just grab a bunch. Just grab like a handful of d20s. Just throw them like maybe.
All right, so I need a 17 on disadvantage. Yeah. 18.
Yeah, something like that.
7. Okay, that's 1. Nope. It's gonna take forever. So they. Jeez, that's 4. Nope. 5. 20 and 15. 19. No. All right. So what's it? 6? Oh man, come on.
This is gonna be like the rest of the session.
19 and 1. Come on. 14. No. I'll just stop if the first roll doesn't hit. I'll just stop. Okay, so that's Okay.
I imagine standing in this hallway and watching these arrows clink off Salazar's armor. Bing, 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 bing.
Like in a slow, steady rain.
You know what's
Reminds me of our homeland, sister.
Oh, really? Really?
Strange arrows? Jeez.
Oh, okay, 19? And 20! All right, 19! So, short bow. It's just arrows everywhere. One of them does a cool 5 piercing to you.
Wow.
All right, I think I've got like, what, 10 more probably? No, no,
What did you
no, no. 17 and 16. No, 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 no. One hits you. So it's just like, you know, and they all, a lot of them miss. Some of them like block off your armor. You know, whatever. So
averages, one have to get
that
there.
is a lot.
Is our
A lot.
So I took 5.
You took one. You want to hit you for 5 points.
Oh my gosh.
You just hear like all of it like thinking off your armor.
Like bouncing off of Salazar lightly into humility, invisible standing next to him. Like,
it's too bad. It's entirely too bad we don't have a ranger because like here, pick up all these arrows on the ground.
All right.
Yes. Their marksmanship is poor, just like clockwork.
Oh! Good. Rein, it's your turn. Where are you, and what would you like to do?
I was down the hallway before the staircase, and I'm going to just cast invisibility on Pleedle.
Oh, thank you.
And stay down the hallway and look at down the other end of the hallway and be like, what the hell was that? Like I'm bending and looking without going any closer. Like, what the hell? And then invisibility on Pleedle, and I stay where I am.
Okay.
Thank you, my friend.
After Rein is Linnet.
All right, how far away was I? I was with
You can be wherever you want. You can be wherever you want. You had some.
All right, so I'm gonna come like right behind where Salazar and Humility are. And do I see these?
Yeah,
these Modrons?
You can see them up there.
Like, oh, that's what's making that racket. Well, we don't have time for this, and I'm just gonna fireball them.
No. Okay. Dex saves I need to make.
Yep.
Plus,
it's gonna be a bunch. Oh my god, it's gonna be so many. All right, let's see. 8d6.
20-foot radius.
Mm-hmm. I'll try and hit as many of the little ones. I just want their noise gone.
All right, here we go. +2.
All right, let's see. I'll count my. Oh my god, that was okay. 12, 15, 24. 24 max.
What's your DC?
DC is... Where is my DC? There it is. Come on, scroll up. 15.
Okay, so 3 made it out of the 9.
Cool.
3 made it. And how much? So it's 24?
24 fire damage.
All right, so... all right, well, fine. All right, ready? So, so they're up there. You cast Fireball. Massive explosion just washes through them. Most of them just disintegrate. But there's 3 that are still up there. And they're a little burny. They got little fires and smoke going. And they're rattled. But they're still there. And the Pentadrone driving his strange crystal machine just right through the flames. He's coming at you like you're the Death Star. He's gonna drop a thing in the hole in your thing. Is that it for Linnet?
Yeah. Yes.
Pleedleplop. You're invisible. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up next to Linnet. I'm gonna look up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, while invisible, all right, maybe this will square things away. And I'm gonna cast Storm Sphere up at the Modrons. I need them all to make dexterity saving throws as a 20-foot radius ball of wind and lightning appears around them.
Okay. 20.
And Pleedle becomes visible.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
In the machine. +2. Okay. All right. So only one of the quadrones make it. So what happens?
They are going to take They're gonna take 8 bludgeoning damage.
8.
Yep.
Okay, they're just barely still up.
Okay. And I'm gonna keep the sphere up, so it's difficult terrain as long as they're in there.
Oh, okay. And what kind of damage does it do?
It does bludgeoning.
So it turns out that this crystal device is vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Ooh.
So it takes big cracks in it and it like shakes, you know.
Good.
Yeah. You see like a camera, the pilot cam, and he's like, I'm hit, you know. Salazar's turn.
So they're still like 120 feet away.
Yeah.
Seeing his compatriots handle them for the most part. Wait, 120 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, screw it. He still has one javelin left. He's gonna throw it at disadvantage, but that's fine.
Cool.
So first one was a 17 on that roll,
Mm-hmm.
and then another crit.
Oh.
So I rolled a 17 to hit, aiming at the guy in the dodecahedron or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's going to be 15 damage.
Oh.
Is that is it a magic javelin?
No, it is not a magic javelin.
So it looks like this thing is resistant to non-magic. So it takes. What did you do?
15.
Okay, so it takes 7.
Right.
16. But it's got. I mean, like you threw it and it lands right in the crack and makes the crack widen more. You know? All right, is that it for Salazar? Are you going to stay on the balcony?
Yes, I'll stay there and yell out a challenge for them to, let's have another volley then, and hold my shield back up.
They're like, oh, fuck that. It's a waste of arrows.
And lay on hands doesn't actually say what kind of action it is. Can I do that kind of as a bonus action? Oh wait, never mind. It says as an action. I'm sorry, my bad.
All right, after Salazar is humility. What would you like to do?
Humility will sort of lean into the doorway. Pleedle and Linnet are there, and you just hear her hissing voice say, do we want to cross? It is quite perilous getting to the other balcony, and lethal perhaps if you fall.
I can cast fly on someone.
I can cast jump if we need to.
Yeah, I mean,
Good.
is the how far was the gap between the two balconies again?
It's 15 feet, but the huge chains are really kind of blocking the way.
But
And
we
it
can
is-
we can kind of see the other side though, right? The other balcony. Okay, I should be fine.
And it looks like a very narrow passageway on the other end.
No, yeah.
And are the balconies not equidistant? Did you say they were like
Right.
separated?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one is higher. than
One's
the other.
higher, I think. The other, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
And I think we're on the low side if I got the description right.
Okay.
yeah, the west
Perhaps-
balcony is 15 feet higher than the east one. So
Okay.
And it's 15 feet across. Hang on.
Yes, perhaps someone could tie a rope around themselves and take it up there to allow those following to have an easier time.
Okay.
We do have 500 feet of rope.
Yes.
We may be down to 420 feet of rope now.
It's possible.
I
It's
can
possible.
mage
Okay.
step my way over there, and I can mage hand the rope to myself
Alright.
and tie it if we can.
Okay. Well, then I will just wait to see if one of the quadrones gets within 60 feet of us, and then I will insult it. So that I will ready in action to do that.
So after humility is my turn. Now they're in the storm. How big is the storm? Like, what's the size? Whatever.
It's 20-foot radius, so 40 feet by 40 feet sphere.
40 feet. So they're gonna have to double move, right, to get out of it, and that's all they'll be able to do, right?
Okay, yeah.
So and all right. So wait a minute. So they're doing. I don't think they would even get out of it, right? Well, did you say it was 40 feet? Oh, but they're in the
Yeah.
center. Did you center it on them?
I would probably put it so they were at like the top end of it.
All right. So So they've got to stretch 40 feet, so it'd be 15 and 15. So even if they double move, they're still only... Okay, so they're going to just double move, and they're still in the storm. And they've moved 30 feet closer, so they're 90 feet away.
If they are still in the storm, then I need them to make strength saves.
+1. 10, 7, 15.
Oh, they have to beat a 16. Okay.
And then the pilot of the thingamabob. 8.
Oh. Okay. They're gonna take another 10 bludgeoning damage.
The ship takes 20. All right. So the three remaining quadrones are destroyed in the storm, and he's flying through the storm, and rattle, and pieces are falling off, and
I insult the pieces.
you know, you're starting to hear the crash landing noise. You know, it's coming right at you, I guess. But it's 90 feet away right now.
Okay.
Rein, it is your turn.
All right. I am going to... I will run up behind these guys and Misty step to the upper platform.
Oh, okay.
With my Fey teleportation.
Rein.
I wave at Rein on the other platform. Hi.
Okay. Now that was a bonus, right?
Oh yeah. What do I see behind me?
There's a crawl space.
Ooh.
Yes.
I take out a rope.
All right. Okay.
And I back up so that I'm not directly under the craziness that's coming down from above. So if it crashes down, I'm against the wall.
Do you want to go into the crawl space?
Heck no.
Oh.
Do you want to go by yourself? Do you want to go by yourself?
Okay.
I take risks, but not that many risks.
Okay. So you pull out some rope and you back up a little bit. And that's it for Rein?
That is it for Rein.
Okay, Linnet. What would you like to do?
I'll figure out a way to get across once this thing is dead. And then I'll just throw Firebolt at the crystal ship.
All right. Go ahead.
That is a 24.
Oh, he has a 16. How much damage do you do?
Does 10 points of fire damage.
Explodes.
Now we can cross.
That's Modron's. That was embarrassing. Oh my god.
Linnet just has on like a long shirt and just like lounge pajama bottoms. So she's just doing all these spells in this like a college student or something like that, walking through a dorm.
It's like you went outside to get the paper.
Yeah.
Just shot a firebolt.
Hair all tousled,
Yeah.
has like hat hair.
Okay. All right, so
she missed.
we're out of initiative order now. Rein's on one side, you guys are on the other. What would you like to do?
I mage hand the rope back to them. And is there somewhere I can tie it off over here?
I don't think so.
Okay, don't pull on that rope just yet.
Maybe if there's two of us that hold it, and I'll Misty step up there as well.
Okay.
And Salazar pulls out a hammer and some pitons and starts knocking a spike into the ground to tie off the rope.
Okay.
Oh, I have some of those. I point down where Salazar is, and then I start digging in my pack for my own hammer and pitons.
Okay.
Take them out.
Now this thing, remember, there's chains kind of blocking the way across, so I'm not sure how you'll be able to extend your rope. Let me read the description again to make sure I get this right. Chain. 15-foot wide gulf through which jangling chain links rise and fall. Any character who moves. Oops. Because the west balcony is 15 feet higher than its eastern counterpart. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And cross. So yeah, the chains are kind of, they're in the way. So like, I mean, if you tried to, making the rope straight is going to be impossible because the chains are so huge that they're going to,
Yeah. Reasonable.
Well, could you I mean, you said the links are huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could
but
you not
remember,
thread
the chains are moving. So like,
they're moving.
the far ones are going down, the other ones are going up.
Okay. I look at
Oh.
Linnet and I say, "You have mage hand, right?
Yes.
What if your mage hand holds the piton and I use my mage hand to hold the hammer? We have so much rope. We'll just run the rope around the outer
Yes.
edge, and then we'll use mage hand to run the rope over and like around the pitons, and they can just use it to kind of come around the edge hand over hand and avoid the chains completely."
That sounds like a plan.
So let's see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw what you're
Better than
drawing.
doing it with our own hands.
Here's your rope, right? You're gonna do it like. it'll
Like
be-
when you're a little kid and you couldn't swim, so you just use the edge of the swimming pool.
Yeah.
It's interesting. So you're
That's
gonna
very
Gonna
climb on that rope all the way.
well like fade out. It's like 2 hours later.
That's a lot of squares.
Clink, 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 clink.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How many pitons do you have?
I have 10.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 10 too. So
Alright.
Well, just
Excuse
yeah,
me, 10 as well.
So you're gonna both use your mage hands to blink.
Yep.
blink. Okay.
One holds a piton, and then when all the pitons are in around, we use run the rope up and down and all around the pitons back to them.
Okay. So wait,
Yep.
is the piton impaling the rope or is you tying the rope around it?
We're basically tying the rope around the pitons and
Okay.
making like loops so that there's like handholds for them to move across.
Okay. All right.
We're making this complicated.
It's a big project. All right.
we are intelligent wizards. We can.
We are.
Yeah.
You're using our brains on this one.
Yes.
Okay. So Pleedle in the Wantee, there's hot wind tinged with the smell of burning oil, vertical shaft, chains, cloudy vortex lit by arcs of purple lightning, and there's a rope.
Okay. While
I high five Linnet
Yes. High five.
with my mage hand.
Yeah, we'll just mage hand. It should be fine.
I guess you can climb at half your speed, right? So
while Linnet and Rein are setting this up, and I'm alone with the Yuan-Ti, I turn to them and I point at them and I say, "You healed Rein when she was hurt, and Linnet's vouched for you as well. But don't think I'm not watching you. Any funny business, and I'll kill you.
oh my god.
Do we understand each other, friends?"
You're on one side.
Humility starts chuckling and says, "I think I understand jokes now."
And
Yes.
when
I'm
she
starting
said,
to understand this
Oh.
humor as Salazar steps up to Pleedle, like right over her, and just like looks down.
Okay. Suddenly, these shadowy serpents appear around my shoulders, and I'm going to cast Major Image, and a 20-foot tall serpent is going to come up behind me and look down at them. And I say, "Ask humility. I have the blessing of Dindar on my side." And I point my trident up at Salazar.
Oh no. Oh no.
Can we tell if it's an illusion?
Major
don't check.
image. I don't know.
God, they figure out you're using imagery of their god.
Uh-oh. I might be in trouble.
Is that an insight check or a perception check
Major
to see if
image. You create
Investigation.
How
Intelligence
fast can-
investigation.
Yeah. How fast can Pleedleplop climb across that thing?
Uh-oh.
What's my range on Odaluk's resilient sphere?
We're just like, what's he doing?
What's he doing over there? Do you see what is that shadow over there? No, pink, 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 pink.
It
Little
seems
bodies.
completely real, including sound, smells, and temperature.
This temperature is just like Dendar, though.
As long as you're within range of the illusion, you can use your action to cause the image to move to any other spot. As the image changes location, you can alter its appearance, blah, blah, blah. Physical interaction. Ooh. Okay.
Hmm.
And a creature can use its action to examine the image and determine if it is an illusion or not with a investigation check versus Pleedle's spell DC. It looks real.
I think it's more fun if I think it's real.
Okay.
So humility is her invisibility spell is probably ended while you guys are student titans anyway. So she pops back visible and she says, Dendar has chosen you. She's taken another student of ours. And this must be her signal to us that you are the new one. And I take one of the intestines from wrapped around my neck and I say, please consume and begin your journey.
Okay, I take it and I very vigorously like a shark. I tear it in half.
Wow. Both Humility and Lysa are.
Do you actually eat it? Or?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You do? Are these like rotten guts from?
Yeah.
A while ago. You're probably gonna have to make a Constitution save, I think.
Where are they from?
So this whole time, like Salazar's eyes narrowed from the first moment of your attempt to intimidate him, and because I do have Papazotl, I'm gonna go ahead and spin it around on my investigation check, which is an 18.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay, hold on. I got something for this.
You determine.
And so he just kind of leans down to Pleedle and says, "My sister has taken a liking to you, so I will take this and look up at this illusion as a joke, but do not test me again." And he'll turn back, and that's that.
I scowl, and there's sort of this sound of a jaguar growling as Shigambi's snake sort of back behind me.
And I'm going to say, no, it's...
oh, right. Sorry, my friend. I sometimes forget.
All right, so who's climbing?
Hey guys,
Salazar,
we finished.
Salazar will go first because he weighs the most, so it should last for everyone else. But he mostly wants to go first in case it's shoddy, and so he
Hey.
What? Hey,
we don't do shoddy work here.
I'm trying to figure out the DC here for your climb.
As he does that, Humility has her arm around Pleedle, and I'm just petting Pleedle.
Oh, okay.
I
yeah,
lean
sure,
into
it's
Linnet
nice.
and say, why is she
I look
petting
slightly uncomfortable, but
Pleedleplop?
Well, she's not eating yet,
really, I'm like anointing you with blood and stuff.
oh, all right.
She may be turning her into Wanty. We don't know. I don't know.
All right.
Can they do that?
So Salazar, I think climb is athletics, right? And I think you move at half your speed, right? So
Yes.
I guess you're gonna start climbing the rope.
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure out what the DC is. I know it's pretty low, but I'm just trying to figure out exactly what it should be.
I mean, we have a rope, so that makes it a little easier.
Skill.
I can move 30, so I can move 30 feet in a full round.
39 and then 263. Okay. Let's see, 263, 264. That's not going to be there. All right, 239. If it's not here, I'll probably just say it's a 10.
That's reasonable.
How many? So I can move 30 feet with a double move basically.
239. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So we'll just say it's a. Okay, I know what the DC is. All right. So each move, you're gonna have to make a athletics check.
Okay. So for the first round, that's a double move. So I rolled, got a 20 and a 15.
Do I wait? 1, 2. I gotta count my squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you looks like you need one more.
Okay. God damn. So I rolled another 20, and that's a 27. As he just kind of like hops on the rope and slithers right around the side.
Okay. All right. So Salazar made it, and the pythons held up. So who wants to go next?
I pat Linnet on the back and say, I knew this was a great idea.
I have my concerns, but he made it.
Athletics checks.
Mm.
Okay.
And looking down, you see this destructive planar vortex below.
Lovely. I guess I'll. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I pat Humility on the back and I say, "Don't worry, Dindar's with you."
Dendar's with you too, and I will poison spray into my hands. I'll dilute it with some coagulated blood and just kind of like smear it on your face. Dendar is with you.
I am also going to cast poison spray, and I'm going to rub it back on Humility's face, and I'm like,
we're bonding!
Yes.
Humility does another smile to make you feel comfortable, and then I'll go and try to go across the rope.
Okay, athletics check number 1.
Okay, I don't think I have a negative, so. Athletics, 19.
Okay, that's 1. Next one.
7.
okay, I'm going to use Tides of Chaos to give Humility advantage on that.
Ooh. 9.
Oh,
I'm going to use Dendar's luck to roll again. I crit.
Yeah!
Okay. Oh, nice.
I don't want to fall into a planar vortex.
No.
Yikes.
One more.
Planar vortex is bad.
Another one? Okay. 18.
Nice. You made it. All right. Pleedle. See a raging planar vortex. Chains going up and down. Mechanist chains.
Okay.
You see a lot of
First one.
pythons.
First one was a 16.
Yeah! All right, what's number 2?
12.
The last one.
Dun, dun, dun.
13.
Hey! All right, you all make it. Okay,
Nice.
so you cross the planar
Yay.
vortex. All right, so there's a crawl space.
Wow, I can't believe the rope's held up. I'm so pleased.
It's like when the python just falls off afterwards.
Mage hand to catch it and ping, 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 ping.
All right, crawl space.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Well, what's our usual method with this? And I look at Linnet.
Yep, send the
Smile.
weasel in.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna send the weasel in.
Yep, send
Okay, so
Iris in there.
the weasel crawls through the crawl space and comes to a pretty impressive room.
Ooh.
Here it is. This chamber contains a bronze apparatus centered on a hinged arm. Slowly rotating within the arm is a 10-foot diameter globe decorated by a topographic map of landforms and oceans. Concentric rings of brass constrain the device, all rotating and bearing their own lesser spheres. One of these spheres has sharp points and appears sun-like. Carvings of tall, headless humanoids decorate the walls of the room. So it's basically a gigantic working model of my universe, which is there's the old sun and the new sun, and there's 13 planets, and there's an asteroid cluster, and they're all moving around. You know,
I clutch my new best friend Pleedle,
Oh.
and I say, "This is a sign from Dendar. You must consume the globe."
Oh,
And I try and push her into the room.
Well, right now you're all outside. It's just the
Okay.
ferret or the weasel that's all. This.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I'm sure you could say that once you.
I do that in a minute.
Yeah.
okay.
You just see Iris is fine though in there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Linnet just crawls in there. Just doesn't say anything. Just crawls in.
Oh.
She's very excited.
When that crawls in, excited. You guys follow?
Yeah,
I message Linnet and say, "What's that? Where are you going?"
No, it's fine. There's a machine in here. Something with planets.
Oh,
I know what I'm doing.
Linnet knows what she's doing.
Okay.
Well, I guess we should go. So Pleedle will climb in behind him, I guess.
Okay. Oh man, do I have to? I thought I had the map. I might have to grab it.
Yeah.
All right. So you're all going in?
Yeah.
Is it big enough for all of us to fit in this room?
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good question.
Like, how big is the space we're entering?
Let's what? 4, 8, 12 squares. Okay, it's on the screen now,
Oh,
so you should see it
okay.
in a minute.
All right.
So
Cool.
you can all fit in there, yeah.
Nice.
So it looks like there's one. Oh yeah, there's
Okay.
Let's see. What do I need to tell you about this one?
Oh gosh, the smile.
It's like a incredible world, the universe before you in model form.
I'm gonna stay on the platform just to keep an eye to make sure nothing comes out behind us, like those little Modron thingies. Because I don't want us to get stuck in a dead end and not have a way out and not know something's coming after us.
Are the rest of you going in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody else going in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
Look at all the planets.
So I assume that's when humility will tell me to eat the sun.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, the sun is spiky, and then
don't eat this. Oh no.
The most detailed one is, of course, the world of Nyrod, my main campaign world that I made when I was 13. There it is.
Do I see the planet that we're on?
Cathanir, yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I go, hey, that's where I am.
This might be some sort of divination device, some sort of fortune telling thing. Look at the.
Possibly.
I want to look at it.
Is anybody approaching it or anything?
Yeah, I was gonna say when humility tells Pleedle eat the sun, she's gonna cast enlarge on herself and walk up and try and grab the sun.
Well, it's like don't break the machine. Don't break whatever it is. We might.
Okay. Once you approach this thing,
the
world of Nyrod opens.
Oh.
And inside is. The apparatus suddenly swings around, its rings rotating out of the way as the surface of the globe peels back to reveal a dark, hollow interior. Inside this cavity is a padded bronze chair with levers built into its armrests.
Oh, that's very happy about this.
Ooh.
She looks at the rest of them. It's like, do you mind?
It's just a chair. You can't eat a chair. There's no use in that.
No,
I wonder if this controls the portals.
Possibly. I spent my life looking at the planets and divining meaning from them. Maybe I can figure something out.
I motion down to the chair and I say, be my guest.
All right. Just be on your guard in case this is another trap. I can most likely handle myself if something were to go wrong in the chair.
Okay.
So, do you sit on the armillary chair?
Mm-hmm.
When you
I'm gonna.
What?
While she's getting situated, I'm just gonna go back to the platform with me, so she's not alone. Or maybe because she's alone.
Okay. When a creature sits on the armillary chair, the globe closes again. You're inside this thing, and so all the levers. You can see that these levers move the planets around. You can create, stellar conjunctions and stuff.
So it's just like it. I can't see anything through this thing.
Ah, good question.
I can't. It just closed up around me. Help.
I guess not.
Oh,
Wait. While the globe is sealed, you can see through the globe as if it were made of transparent glass.
Ooh.
Oh.
Pulling the levers at the end of each armrest caused the armillary sphere's rings to spin the representations of the sun, the moon, and other planetary bodies in one direction or another. So yes, you can see out. You're sealed inside. You're sitting in the chair.
So I yell, it's like, I can see you. Can you see me through this? And nothing.
Can we hear?
Yeah, you can probably hear him.
It's like,
no.
Yes, I can see you through there. Through some must be some sort of magic means. Make any sort of preparations that you would in case something were to come through, just in case. I don't know what these necessarily. I'll try and figure out what these levers do.
So Salazar stands near the crawl space.
You want to be right in front of it?
Near it. Yeah.
So Pleedle looks at the sun with these like spikes on it, and looks at the headless things on the walls, And she sees Humility go over and go back to Rein, and she reduces and she crawls to the crawl space and joins them. It's like, hey guys,
Oh,
we're all
hey.
friends. Hi.
Okay, you're all going out there.
Standing next to Rein, Humility says, Linnet will sat inside of a planet.
What?
Oh, jeez.
Will sat inside of a planet.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, wait. There's a... Really? Wow. I messaged Linnet. Everything okay?
Oh, I'm perfectly fine. This appears to be some sort of machine. I'm gonna try and figure out what it does. I've told them to make preparations in case something negative were to happen.
And Linnet, you're wearing your Tomb of Annihilation jammies, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just.
I braced myself against the wall.
You're like super comfortable, sitting on this
nice.
plush chair. You know, it's kind of like you're watching TV. You know, kind of. Like,
Oh yeah, this is good. Just
in your
let's
pajamas.
take a nap. I just take a nap now. This is nice in here. They don't know. They think I'm busily trying to figure out what this machine does. No.
So, Linnet and Salazar, you're in the room. Are you doing anything with these levers, or?
I will try my best to figure out what these levers do.
It just turns them, and you can make like stellar conjunctions. And the
Okay.
main one, of course, is where they all line up.
Oh, someone that studies fortune telling or fate. That seems like something I would want to do. I think conjunction of the lines of the spheres, and I'll do that. I'll try and like figure out my way, see if I can do that.
Okay. So, Salazar, you're in there. You see them all start to. It's like clink, 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 and you see them slowly all lining up. Do you do anything special?
He just kind of pulls his shield up, just narrowing his eyes and thinking like,
Okay. So
All right.
they all line up, and then the old sun. In my campaign, the old sun is red because actually, Lord Soth was a big bad guy in my campaign for a long time, and to get rid of him, they just threw him into the sun, and so it turned red. And now anybody in the universe who looks right directly at the red sun, they can hear him whispering to them. So that sun suddenly starts to shake and crack, and a giant monster pops out. And
Cool.
Slow motion
No.
jumps at Salazar.
Oh no.
He's got a gleaming, incredibly sharp axe.
What was that noise?
Huge, rippling axe throwing or axe slicing muscles.
Can we hear it over the chains?
I would say.
so initiative.
Wait, what's my passive perception?
Yeah, I just want to show you the picture real quick if I can find
I
it.
don't know that I want to see it. I have 13.
Okay, it's at the bottom.
Looks like
here.
it's another beholder. Hey.
Big
Oh, no.
giant guy with wings.
Oh.
Axe. Okay.
Not you, Lots.
All right.
Not
So
a-
now
oh,
we can all
oh,
roll
boy. Look
initiative.
how, it's so happy. Look at it.
Yeah.
Oh. Not awful.
That's
Cool.
not bad.
All right. What is my?
That's not a good laugh.
Okay.
No, my luck caught up with me just now.
Salazar, what'd you get?
No.
I rolled a 1 for my initiative.
One. What
Oh.
about humility?
A dirty 20.
Ooh. All right. 20. What about Linnet?
19.
19 for Linnet. What about Pleedle?
I also got a 19.
Who's got a higher dex bonus?
I have a +2.
You probably do, yeah.
I hate ties. Okay, Pleedle. And then what about Rein?
17.
Okay, Rein. Let me see how big this crawl space is. I think you have to move at half speed through the crawl space.
Oh,
So let's see here.
Hopefully that thing didn't roll high.
The crawl space is 4 squares, so it's 20 feet. So
Okay.
right now you're all out on the balcony. So who's first? Looks like it's Humility's
it's
actually
Humility.
first. Yeah.
Okay.
You hear a loud explosion. What do you want to do?
Humility's gonna like hiss, oh no, Salazar! And she's gonna slither through the crawl space as quickly as she can.
So
Um,
it looks like that would be you're gonna be half speed. Your speed's 30.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm going to use my, or actually, no, I'll just get partway through the crawl space because I can see the end, right? And so I can see Salazar standing there and maybe some giant monster legs.
mm-hmm.
All right, and then I'm going to cast, at 4th level, a spiritual weapon between Salazar and the monster.
Okay. And I think that gets to roll to hit right away, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Yay! A 19.
19 hits. Whoosh.
All right, and so I get 3d8, 3, 11, 16 plus 4, so 20 force damage.
That's a lot of damage. Okay.
And then, as my action, I'll just use Vicious Mockery, I guess, and I'll say something like, I was getting hungry again. 15 Wisdom.
I rolled a natural 1.
So
wait.
in addition,
I think I have magic resistance. Let's see. I do. I get to roll twice, take the higher of the 2. 13 plus, what is it, a wisdom? Plus 0.
Yay! Okay, so then he also takes 5 psychic damage, and has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Oh, come on. It's not nice of people. All right, is that it for
Yeah, that's my
humility?
turn.
All right, you shattered his self-esteem. Pleedleplop, you are out on the thingy. What do you want to do? Humility's blocking the crawl space, so you don't really have line of sight right now. But you did hear her casting spells and stuff, so you know there's a fight.
I am gonna cast haste on myself, and I'm gonna sort of come up in the crawlway behind humility. Then
You crawl up behind humility, and you have haste on yourself. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. After Pleedle is Linnet.
I figured something like that would happen. Give me a second. Let me figure out something, and then I'll cast polymorph on it.
Oh.
Now, you're inside the sphere.
I can see it. I can see through the sphere, though, right?
Yeah, but is there? I mean, how does line of effect work? I don't remember exactly.
It's just I can see if I can see.
That's what it says.
I can see within range. Yep.
Polymorph. Really? So what's my save?
Your save is 15. You're probably gonna do it.
What kind of save is it?
It is a I think it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
You have advantage.
Yeah, wisdom save. Yeah.
Yeah, I have +0, guys.
Ooh.
But
All
you
right.
have advantage because it's magic.
+0. 14.
I turn it into the most helpless creature I can think
Wait,
of. I turn.
that was the first roll.
Okay. Dang it.
Give it a very, get a real positive roll. 10. Okay, so what happens?
Yay!
All right. So I turn it into the most helpless creature. I turn it into a guinea pig.
Okay.
So you have this cute little guinea pig, just like,
Oh, and then, you know.
and then I say, throw it into the vortex. Or something.
Pass it back! Pass it back!
You will rue this day. Is that what you're doing?
It's not
Is
actually
it my
a guinea
turn
pig.
yet?
It's a terrible creature.
Is that what you're
Yeah,
doing?
my turn's over. It is a guinea pig.
Well, we'll just be out of initiative for now. What do you guys want to do?
Now that there's a guinea pig at my feet, I'm just gonna take it and just kind of kick it behind me down the crawl space to humility, and look at Linnet and be like,
Excellent idea. And be like, throw this into the vortex.
Wait, are you literally kicking it?
Pick
I
it
mean,
up
you know,
and
kicking-
gently hand it.
So as to do no damage.
kicking as in just kind of shoving it with my foot towards the crawl space to not do
Like
damage.
that little scoot.
Just scooting
Okay,
it.
so who's gonna handle it? Like, what do you do?
I guess I'm closest in the crawl space, so I'll take it and I'll turn and hand it to Pleedle and be like, throw it into the vortex. But we're playing telephone, so maybe it's like slightly different.
Pleedle, it looks up with you, like with just a sad, appealing.
I crawl backwards out of the crawl space, and I go out onto the balcony.
Oh, Pleedle, what'd you
And-
find? It's so cute. Oh,
And I
Destroy
destroy
it.
the vortex.
Ah! So you grab the guinea pig and you throw it. The guinea pig, like, you know, the Die Hard ending with a guinea pig, like.
I mage hand and try to catch it. I try to mage hand and catch it underneath it before it falls 30 feet away from me.
You do? All right. Okay. You do, I guess.
It's floating on the mage hand. I look at Pleedle. I'm like, why would you throw such an innocent creature into the vortex?
Rain, it's
Destroy it!
You hear monster. Just let
Is
it.
it dead?
It's a what?
Monster.
It's a
That's what I
guinea
heard
pig.
anyway. No, trust me, Rain. Would I ever lie to you?
Humility crawls out behind and pops out of the crawl space and says, "Yes, we sacrifice this soul to Dendar."
I look at Pleedle and like, it's a guinea pig.
I lean up to Rain and I whisper in her ear, "Trust me, I would never sacrifice something to Dendar. Just throw it in the vortex, please."
I wipe my finger down the crap on Pleedle's face and say, what is that?
That's irrelevant right now.
Okay,
worry.
if you
Why they
promise
turn-
that, okay, I get. I'm sorry, Mr. Guinea Pig. I don't understand, and I let it go.
The mage hand disappears.
Rain kind of cries a little, like not understanding what happened.
No one told her what this thing is.
Okay. So, meanwhile, in the room, I almost forgot.
Oh.
The conjunction is complete,
Ooh.
and suddenly something happens.
That wasn't it being complete.
Uh,
Killed a pretty little guinea pig.
okay. The whole thing begins to break down, Linnet. The levers lock in place. The hatch kind of sparks with lightning energy,
Oh no.
and I'm gonna need you to roll.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Roll a d100 there, buddy.
Oh no!
What?
On the armillary sphere conjunction table.
Oh,
87.
boy.
You know, you guys are really winning this.
Oh.
A gem appears on your lap.
Wow.
Cool.
Sean is so sad.
Turn him into a guinea pig, and you got a gem of brightness. I'll
Cool.
tell you what
Ooh.
it does. Let's see.
That's a
You know-
fun one.
On this, so many.
You can cast light with it. You can do light with it. It's fun.
I should have rolled. All right. This dungeon is getting really mad at you guys. All right, wait. Let me see. The
Is
gears of
that
hate
fair?
are like, what the fuck? All right, Gem of Brightness. It's on DMG page 171.
Mhm.
Oh, ready?
Wow, this is a long. Yep, this is.
I'll just tell you. It has 50 charges. While you're holding it, you can use an action to speak a command word. It can do a couple different things. It can cause the gem to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius. That does not expend a charge. Second command word expends 1 charge and causes the gem to fire a brilliant beam of light at one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. The creature must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or become blinded for 1 minute. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. The third thing it can do is expend 5 charges and cause the gem to flare with blinding light in a 30-foot cone originating from it. Each creature in the cone must make a saving throw as if struck by the beam created with the second command word. So basically you
Cool.
can blind people either with a laser or with a huge, like,
Oh, laser
strobe.
pointer. Yes.
You're
Cool.
a laser pointer.
Sweet.
So
All
you're in your
right.
pajamas and you got a gem.
Yeah.
She has her nightlight. Yay.
But
Yeah. So
the
I'm
tomb is
completely
not
think-
done
it's
with you. You're
Oh,
stuck
no.
in the sphere. What are you gonna do?
Oh no!
like Misty step.
No! Curse you!
Oh my god!
Okay.
So
Okay.
just like, well,
So
I
on,
got this gem.
on this level, there's a couple places left to go. Well, did you want to check out anything else in these rooms we've been in, or do you want to go back?
Yeah,
There's
there is
Still
no
waiting for the skeleton key,
there
right?
was no little creepy skeleton thing, so
Yeah.
it must be someplace else.
we have to go down that southern corridor?
Well, right now you're looking at having to cross the chasm again.
I mean, our Pythons are still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool. All right.
Hey, Pleedle.
Yeah.
I cast fly at 4th level and make us both able to fly.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
Welcome.
Okay, so Rein and Pleedle fly across.
It's like,
Now, wait, can you cast that? I thought it's only one person because it's a concentration spell, right?
If I cast it at 4th level, I can cast it on more than one person. So when cast at higher levels, you can target one additional creature for each slot above 3rd level. So at 4th level, I can do 2 of us.
So Rein and Pleedle, you fly across.
Yeah.
Okay, what's everybody else doing?
all right. I have a way across. Do any of you need assistance in getting across?
No, Salazar will just climb around the rope again.
Oh, you're nuts. Okay.
Oh, pity. I thought any one of you would like to be a flying snake. That's fine.
Ooh.
Does anybody want to?
I can be a flying snake.
Yes.
Lysa asking.
Yes, I can turn you into a flying snake.
Okay.
All right, cool. You cast polymorph on humility. She turns into a giant snake. I mean, a flying snake. And then I misty step across.
Okay. So, humility, you fly across in snake form.
Yeah, I delight in my form.
And Linnet, you teleport across. And Salazar, you're gonna do the 3 rolls of doom.
Yeah, I got a 20, a 12, and a 23.
I follow. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you already rolled. You got high rolls.
Yes.
Oh. The gears of hate. The gears of hate are grinding. It's like he made the fucking 3 rolls. All right.
The whole time, humility has like Salazar's hair in her mouth, and she's like flying, trying to like hold him up as he climbs.
Oh, okay.
And Rein has a mage hand behind him, like trying to just keep him there.
Okay. All right.
Pleedle's
So
just looking at him with like daggers in her eyes, like, come on, fall.
Oh no.
Okay. All right. So there's basically there's only a couple places left to go here. There's the stairs that go down to the gas room, or there was a southern hallway you did not explore.
I think we've got to check that hallway, guys, because each floor had a key. If we go downstairs, we missed the key for this floor, I think.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Sound reasoning.
So you go into the gear of hate with the wardrobes where Ramrod, Asana, and old Zebediah are doing yoga. And what's
I give them each elven granola as we pass. Keep yourselves fed.
Okay. They say things that they would say. Frank in the operating room is ready. You know, he's got his headphones on. He's like, oh, Roger, you know. Boop, boop,
Yeah, I messaged Frank.
Okay. All right.
Go, Frank.
So there's a long, thin hallway that seems to lead into a big room. Let me show you that room if I can find it.
Pleedle and I are still flying for 10 minutes, so I'm going to concentrate on this until it either runs out or something happens and I have to drop it.
There it is. So there's a bunch of slime in there.
Oh, thank God we're flying.
Wonderful.
Right. And the hallway kind of blocking your path. But as you get close, you can see. I can describe the room.
Wow, this is
67. 67. Ahem. Okay. We don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna kind of try and.
We got this.
It's gonna be a thing. Okay, ready?
I'm sure it'll be
A life-size golden statue of a mastodon stands atop a 1-foot-high stone cog at the center of this room. Jeweled tusks sweep from its jowls, and its trunk is raised in a roar. Inscriptions coil around the statue's body, and murals on the walls show a Cholton warrior riding a living mastodon through a series of hellish landscapes. In each scene, a different breed of devil assails them. So, murals, a big mastodon, and it's just a statue, and it's looking right at you. And there's some aboleth slime that you can hop over.
Yeah.
This is probably the most rad painting I've ever seen.
Yeah, right.
And it looks
Riding a
great in
mastodon
the
through hell.
illumination of your gem of brightness
Yeah.
that you got on the chart of death from that room.
Chart of death.
Yeah, that's great.
Rein will fly over the creepy puddles of gunk into the room.
Okay. We don't have a lot of time, and I don't know. Do you want to try to do this, or do you want to just? Because I think Lisa, you have to go like right at 8:30, right?
Yeah, right at 8.
So
All
we got
right,
15 minutes. It's a big
I think
thing.
I think we do that. Oh,
But
really?
I could pop out, and it won't hurt my feelings if people want to keep going. Up to you guys.
Whatever.
We could try and do it.
Ready? We're gonna do
Humility
it real.
will go join the yoga.
Okay.
Hey, we got 17 minutes. Let's see what
Yeah,
we
we
can
got
do.
this. Let's do
All right.
this.
You want me? I'm gonna shorten it. Ready? Hey, there's a
Uh-huh.
slot in the back of the thing's head. It's in the shape of a star. Doesn't one
Oh,
of you have a
cool.
star-shaped thing?
Oh no.
Pleedle.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens when you put it in there.
Let's put it in and find out.
Good.
We get a prize, right?
I fly up
No.
there and put it in.
Where is everybody when we do this?
I followed Pleedle in. So
I
Pleedle and I are
just-
at the back of the statue.
Yeah.
I
Pleedle
guess
and
I'll be
Rein.
looking at the front of the statue.
Well, who's putting the star in the thing? You're gonna have to be on the mastodon. All right, so
Yeah.
Pleedle's on the mastodon. Okay. Linnet, where are you?
I'm in front of the mastodon.
What about Salazar?
I'm gonna be like just past the slime, looking up at the mastodon from the front. Like, yeah.
What about humility?
I guess I'm still a flying snake. So
Just
Hold
say,
on.
Just say when you shake your.
You have the
your head
stats
and
of a
go on.
flying snake, right? They have like what, 10 hit points or something?
They got
Like
like
one
10.
hit
It's not
point?
great. It's not great.
okay, once I've flown over the slime puddle, I will give you a pointed flick of my tongue.
Okay, yes, I'll. All right. Yep. No longer-
And
okay.
I'll be sort of on the side of the room, a few squares away from Salazar.
Side of the room, a few squares away from a few squares. Okay, so H. Okay. Okay, so you put the star in.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a big. Well, let's see if there's. I can read you something about this. A thunderous trumpeting sound erupts from the mastodon's trunk, causing a block of stone to seal off the room.
Oh,
The cog
Cool.
under the mastodon's feet then begins to revolve, letting the statue face each of the murals in turn. So everybody roll initiative, please.
Oh no! Oh no! This is
Uh-oh.
cool.
Okay.
This is not gonna hurt me at all.
Okay.
Well, maybe not.
Okay, so let me roll, just in case I need to roll. Where's my D20? There you are.
Guys, we made a mistake.
Eh,
All right.
it'll be
Okay.
fine.
So let's see. Humility, what'd you get?
9.
Salazar, what'd you get?
14.
Okay. What about Linnet?
I got 21.
21 for Linnet. What about Plea?
13.
13 for Pleedle. And what about Rein?
17.
17 for Rein.
I'll roll for Iris. Iris got a 2. Good job, Iris.
You can just have Iris go on your turn if you want.
Oh, okay. All right, that sounds fine.
Sal.
Okay.
Pleedle. Okay, so it's just rotating. That's all that seems to be happening. You have 6
Mhm.
seconds to react. Linnet, what would you like to do? The room's sealed off.
I will hold casting Dragon's Breath on Iris if there's anything that comes through that looks hostile. And that'll be my turn.
Rein, what do you want to do?
I fly up to the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how high it is, but then I'm going to prepare to cast a Scorching Ray if I see anything threatening.
Scorching Ray, okay. Scorching Ray, all right. That was Rein. Me, Salazar. What do you do?
I'm going to, already have the crawl out, and I'm just going to be prepared if any enemy presents itself to attack with the crawl.
Okay. That was Salazar. Pleedle.
I'm going to prepare a magic missile at 4th level and attack anything that appears, if at all.
All right, and then Humility.
I guess I'll also start a prayer to Dendar, preparing to cast a 3rd level spiritual weapon at whichever enemy appears.
Okay.
We're all just gonna fucking annihilate this.
So,
Wait, hopefully.
once
It's the tomb for it.
initiative count 0 hits, the
Mhm.
entire floor bursts into flames.
Oh
Not
god!
Not good.
Everybody
Golly.
flaring up to 6 feet high. So any creature that enters the fire for the first time or starts its turn there takes 10 fire damage.
Cool.
Any creature
Wow.
perched on the Linnet, it does not hurt you because you are on the mastodon. And I think Rein, you're in the air, right?
I'm flying. Pleedle's on the
Cool.
mastodon.
So the other
Mhm.
3 are on fire, and then we're back at the top of the order, and it's Lynette's turn.
Yep.
Crap.
On top of it, holding Iris, and I'm gonna going to hold action on a chromatic orb
All right,
in case something happens.
and then it's Rein's turn.
Yeah, I'm still waiting with those scorching, like ready to cast scorching ray at anything I see.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Iris is gonna do the same thing, but with her her breath.
Suddenly, on my turn, all of your spells are going to go off, and
Yay!
my 4 winged creatures appear.
Oh, that's not great.
And they're
Oh, good.
covered in pointy spines.
Not good.
Uh-oh.
They are,
Oh.
Crap.
the stench of brimstone overwhelms you.
Bad.
I'll show you what they look like.
I
Cool.
know what they look like.
I think I know what these are.
I still do.
Great. Oh boy, we're gonna fight a bunch of these. Oh no.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh
and yep.
no.
All right, they appear. So, I think everybody was readied, right? So,
Yes.
Rein, why don't you
Okay.
do? Well, I'll just go through. Rein, what's your ready thing?
All right. I have 3 scorching rays. I'm going to aim them at the nearest one I can see and just blast with 3 of them.
Okay.
I get well, one will miss, but
To the-
2 of the 2 23s.
Those do
to hit.
fire damage, right?
I believe so.
You
Yes.
strike them and nothing happens.
I cry a little to myself.
Pleedle, you're standing in fire. What do you want to do? I mean, I'm sorry. Wait, Pleedle, your reaction, your spell can go off. What is it?
I have 6 magic missiles firing off towards these things.
Oh, okay.
So,
And Pleedle's flying on top of the statue.
yeah.
Because I gave Pleedle and I both fly. So.
Okay.
Where is my
Let's see, one more. Okay, so that's 6 damage, 8 damage, 7 damage, 7 damage, 6 damage, and 8 damage.
Are these all? You gonna just do them like one? I mean, how are we doing this? Are you splitting them like 3 on one and 3 on the other, or all on one, or
Can I use
6?
all on one, and then if that kills it, move on to the next?
I'll just do it like this. So the first 4, I wrote down your numbers. The first
Okay.
4 kill one, and you do 14 to another one. So that other
Alright.
one gets hit and it's hurt pretty badly.
Okay.
Lynette, what did you do on your held thingy, Bob?
I threw a chromatic orb, and that's gonna be a 16.
16 hits.
All right, so that's 3d6, 9, 14
14 damage. What type of damage?
thunder.
All right, 14 to one of them.
Yep, just the next one, the one that got hit by the magic missile that's still around.
It's dead. Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Sal, what was your ready?
Given the Kroll a hurl.
Okay, go ahead. Hurl it.
Why didn't you roll? There we go. So it's an 18 to hit.
You hit with the Krul.
All right. So it's going to be 11, but I'm going to go ahead and use a first level slot to do a smite.
Okay.
So attack on another 10 radiant, so 21 total.
Oh, it is hurt super bad. Humility, there's one fresh one and one that is hurt really, 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 really bad.
Well, I rolled an 18 with my spiritual weapon. I'll hit the one that's already hurt. So an 18 hits, so 1, 6, 10 force damage.
10 force damage. Okay. 10 force damage to the hurt one?
Yes.
There's one left. All right. So that was all readied actions on my turn. My one
Sean,
guy. Yeah.
I should tell you, I got a wild magic surge on that magic missile.
Oh no.
So
Please, please, please.
And I got a
Please.
92.
12, 2. Let's see.
Yeah.
Where's it? Ah,
Page is that?
92, 92. Come
You
on.
got it? Okay.
Please be create water.
Oh, hey, this is good. If you die within the next minute, you immediately come back to life as if by a reincarnate spell. So,
Alright.
be as
How does that
reckless as you
affect by
want.
the
Be as reckless as you want.
Death
in this.
curse.
Gears of hate are like, fuck. All right.
That's a good one. Yeah.
The Spine Devil. Who will it attack? I will roll randomly. It is number 1, Rein. Rein.
I'm on the ceiling.
It flies up to you.
I cry and I cast shield.
All right. Okay. So first attack is +2. It tries to bite you.
Okay.
17.
Oh, that'll miss. Thank God for shield.
All right. Second attack is with its fork. +2.
Oh my god.
That'll miss.
All right. So it's up by you. I don't know how high the ceiling is. We'll just say it's like
I have
30
no
feet.
idea.
30 feet high. I mean, because the
Flat
Mastodon
against
is big, so it's got to be big.
Yeah.
All right, so that was my turn. Salazar, there's one creature. It's up by the ceiling fighting Rein, who is flying. The floor was on fire, but the fire kind of went down. It kind of flared up and then went back down. Oh, wait, does it?
So the floor.
No, actually, it stays, actually. That's right.
Everybody
So
on
the
the
floor's still on
Mastodon.
fire.
Let me read the flavor and make sure I get it exactly right.
Everybody on the Mastodon.
Floor.
You're right. Get on the Mastodon.
Then the Mastodon is on fire.
Oh my God.
Wait, the Mastodon's on fire?
No, it's just the
Okay.
floor.
So, magical fire engulfs the floor and the cog. Any creature that enters the fire for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there takes 10 fire damage. Yeah, it
Oh my
stays.
gosh.
So you take 10 fire there, partner.
So another 10. Awesome. Okay, in that case, it looks like Rein has this well in hand. So Salazar is going to run up and try to climb up on the Mastodon and out of the fire with his action.
You do so.
This looks really rad, though. This is dangerous.
Oh yeah.
All right, is that it for Sal?
Can I like jump up like in its horns and like kind of be like hanging onto one of the horns?
You can do. Okay, so 4 people can fit on its back, and 1 person can fit on each of its horns.
Oh wow.
Let's make
Okay,
a sweet
yeah, so I'm-
pose on this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like basically like hanging up and like with my shield hand hanging onto the edge of the horn and holding onto the crawl ready to attack.
This looks really cool, except for the 2 of us are in our pajamas on this thing.
Y'all should really get some better armor.
Okay, so that was Salazar. Pleedle.
Let's see. There's one spine devil left, right?
Yeah, it's up 30. It's by the ceiling. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just double check something real quick.
So once it hits 8:30, I guess we'll say that there's a wild magic surge and humility appears in the yoga room. Gears of hate are like,
We got one.
we got you now.
I'm gonna use magic missiles at first level and send three magic darts at it.
Okay.
4 damage on the first one,
4.
7 on the next, and 7 on that one too. So.
Wait a minute. Don't magic missiles do D4 plus 1?
Yeah.
Each? Yeah. So
What was the
total?
Whoops. Hold on. Let me reroll this. Okay. Brain fart.
Dragon breath. Dragon.
5. Okay. That's 12 in total. Sorry.
All right. So you bloody it. 3 of your beams strike it unerringly. That's it for Pleedle. Humility. You're on the floor. You're on fire. You take 10 fire.
I take 10. I scramble onto the other horn.
Oh.
And as my bonus action, my snake moves over to hit the other devil. Can I do that?
Can the snake fly?
Mm.
Because he's flying above.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
I
spiritual
don't
weapon.
know. It's a spiritual weapon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Then it does that. A 17.
17 hits. How much
8.
damage?
Plus 5. 13. Plus 4. 17 force damage.
Nice.
Really? You destroy it.
Yes. Yay!
Thank you.
As my free action. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I'm on the task. I'm gonna yell like, "Can we take the key out?" Why do just my pajamas have footies?
Being cold-blooded only takes you so far.
So let's see. When the statue completes its first revolution.
First revolution.
Oh
Alright,
God.
Okay. So that was humility. Linnet.
All right,
Fire!
ready.
The floor's on fire. This thing is still rotating. What do you want to do, Linnet?
Stay on it. And then chromatic orb ready. Iris is going to be ready to shoot lightning at people if they become anything that seems hostile, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Rein, you're flying up by the ceiling. The spine devil you were fighting is dead, killed by humility's snake thing.
All right, I'm going to prepare to cast Ray of Frost. Since fire didn't work, I'm going with ice, and I say, all right, Buyer, I learned this one for you.
All right, so at this point, it faces the north again,
Cool.
and more creatures appear.
No.
Why don't we say this is the point where humility goes into yoga tank?
Oh,
Humility!
We're Dundar!
And 3
Salazar looks immediately at Pleedleplop and is like, "What did you do?"
I didn't do that.
when humility disappears.
Good luck, you guys.
All right.
Okay.
You.
Thanks, Lisa.
Lisa.
Thank you, Lysa.
Bye, sister.
They're in a sealed off room on a giant mastodon that's rotating, and the floor is on fire, and 4 spine devils appeared, and the group was able to take them down in one round. But now 3 bearded devils have appeared,
Oh my god.
and 2 people had readied action. So Linnet, what were you gonna do to?
I was gonna cast chromatic orb on the closest one.
Mhm.
I'll throw that dice, and that is 18
18 hits.
for 13 thunder damage.
Thunder damage. 13 thunder damage.
And Iris is gonna use her dragon's breath on it.
All right.
And so that has to be that's gonna be a save of 15, and the save is Dex.
All right. Dexterity +2. I have advantage on the save. So, there we go. 18 + 2 is 20. Made the
Okay.
save. This is what
And
the bearded devils look like. Let's see if I can. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got
woof.
snake beards or something, and glaives, spears, and their beard is moving like animated.
Ew.
Yep.
Mm.
So the max damage would be 15 lightning damage. So half that probably.
15, half, so 7. Okay, got it.
All right, that's it.
And then Rein had also held. What do you want to do, Rein?
All right. My Ray of Frost.
You're flying
I
up by
get
the
a 25 to hit and do 12 points of cold damage, and their speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
The one that I hit.
So the one you hit, the cold damage looks like it doesn't do as much as it normally would. Boom. So you hit it. It does some damage though. So they're standing in the fire. Now it's their turns. So one will go up to Sal, and I'll do one on each side of the thing. I'll kind of sort of get on this thing and attack. So Sal, I'm gonna do you first. Here we go. First, I'm gonna use my beard +5.
Oh my gosh.
18. Does 18 do anything to you? No. Right?
My AC is 21.
How about a glaive +5? 15. So, plong, nothing. Okay. On the side, who will be? Oh, that's easy. Rain's in the air. So, Pleedle, 1 comes at you. Here comes a beard, +5. 18.
I'll hit.
You take 6 damage,
All right.
and you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. What's my con modifier? Okay. That is a 17.
Okay, so you made the save. And then it tries to slice you with the glaive.
Oh.
5 + 5 is 10.
Oh,
10 does not hit.
Linnet!
and remember, anybody within 10 feet of me gets +3 on their saves
Oh, yeah.
from my aura of protection.
Yeah, we're all
Ooh.
right next.
Linnet!
Well.
Oh no.
First the beard, +5.
Yep.
18.
Hits.
You take 6 damage, and you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is a God damn it. 15?
15 makes it, and the glaive slices at you with the glaive. +5. 11 misses, right?
11 hits.
Oh, because of the pajamas. All right, 8
Yeah.
slashing.
Not because of the pajama. That would have been.
Okay.
I
8,
have bad.
8 damage, and you must make a Constitution saving throw.
23.
Okay, so that's it. All right. After me is Salazar, and this thing is still rotating, and the creatures are 2 of them. One's in the fire, hacking at Salazar, and the other 2 are on the gear, stabbing up at you guys and bearding you. So, Sal, it's your turn. You're hanging on the tusk or whatever, and there's a bearded devil.
Okay, I will swipe at it with the Kroll a couple times, and then probably with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. So let's see the attacks first. First one is a 25 to hit.
Yes.
That's going to be 14 damage.
14, okay.
Next one, that's going to be 12 to hit. Probably a miss.
Yeah, misses.
Okay. And then the last one is I'm going to go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon. So that is attack. It's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yes.
And that's going to be 10 force damage.
10.
Right after Humility's spectral floating snake disappears, mine takes its place. And
All right, Pleedle, it's your turn.
Okay.
You're rotating on this thing. The floor is on fire. There's a devil stabbing you and snake bearding you.
I am going to use my action to attack it twice, since I have the boon of Shigambi. So, let's see. First attack was an 18 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. It's going to be 5 damage, 5 piercing. It's magic weapon.
Oh, it's magic. Okay, 5.
Yep.
Okay, it's hurt.
Oh, and a nat 20. Holy
Oh, nice. All right.
nice.
Okay. Oh, max damage too. Holy crap. 12,
Nice.
14 piercing damage, I believe.
40. Okay. Hurt really, really bad.
Okay. So I'm just poking it with my trident, trying to knock it off the mastodon. Like, no.
All right. After Pleedle is Linnet.
All right, Lena's just gonna go up to the one in front of her and just say, "Go back to whatever realm you came from," and I'll cast Toll the Dead on it. So I just kind of like quickly do its fortune in front of it, and it makes a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. I have advantage. I have +0. 17.
All right, that saves, and then Iris is just gonna breathe the cone of lightning at it.
Lightning. Okay.
So that's gonna be like a dex save, 15.
All right. Dex +2. I got a 1 and a 16 plus 18.
All right, so 13 full damage. So yeah, some more.
Six. All right. Is that it for Linnet? Rein, you're up on the ceiling. There's 3 barbed devils. 1 is hurt really bad. Salazar is doing okay on his, and Linnet's is not that hurt.
Are any of them within 15 feet of each other?
Yes. I think. Yeah, at least 2 are, yeah.
All right, I want to get at least the 2 of them. I'm gonna fly so that they're within a 15-foot cone of me, and I'm going to thunder wave at them.
Okay.
Which they need to make Constitution saving throws. And I'm going to sculpt the spell around my friends so that it does not affect them because it's an evocation spell.
Does it 15 make it?
Let's see. Yes.
The other one got a 19, so I think they both made it.
All right, so they will take half of the damage. Wait, 2d8 thunder damage and a push. Yeah, they'll take half.
Okay.
But they don't get pushed away, but they still get hurt. So they're gonna take. It's 8, so they'll both take 4 points of thunder damage. Okay. And then I fly back up, so I'm attached to the ceiling again.
Okay. All right, that's Rein. Okay, on my turn. All right, more creatures appear.
Oh Lord.
In the fire are 2 devils covered in barbs.
Okay.
Guys, this get bad.
Some kind of barb devil. All right, so first the bearded devils. 1 on Salazar. He goes with a beard attack. He has +5, I think. A natural 20. All right. 2d8 +2. Here we go. 10 +2. So 12 points to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this for poison?
Yes, you're immune to poison.
Yeah, I'm immune to poison.
All right, you enjoy it as it
Yay.
flows.
He bites me, and I just kind of.
Please don't suck on my beard.
Ew.
+5. Oh, 17 +5, 22. So you take 8 slashing. And, oh, this is different. Okay, so make a con save for this one.
Oh boy.
See, that's 18 plus my 3 is 21.
18 plus my 3. So you made it. Okay. Okay, so that was 1 bearder. Another beard on Pleedle. +5 on natural 1. And an 18.
That'll hit.
Okay, so you take 8 damage. And you're going to need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, that's a 23.
Okay, you made it. Now, Linnet, bearded devil, natural 2. And a 12 +5, 17 hits, right?
Yep.
So 8 damage and a
con.
Constitution saving throw.
Con is 16.
A con is 16. Okay, so you made it. All right. Now, the 2 new creatures. Who are they going to attack? I'm going to let the dice decide. All right, the first one will be Salazar. The second one will be Pleedle.
Oh.
Barb Devil swipes at Salazar with hold on a second. They're gonna hang back, right?
Okay.
Oh wait, which does more damage? Let me do it like that. Okay. All right, we'll do it like that. So they're in the corners. One, I'm gonna write them as a bar. B-A-R. B-A-R. And they just start hurling flame, like in their hands. Balls of fire appear. And they just start hucking them. Floosh, floosh. Okay. So, all right, well, I'll do it for this round. I'll maybe change it next round. All right, Salazar, you got 2 hurl flames coming at you. +5. 22. You take 10 fire damage. And the second fire flame thing, 17. Again, 22. Another 10 to Salazar. And Pleedle. 8 +5, 13.
That'll not hit.
8 + 9, 17.
That'll hit.
Oh wait, no. 5 + 9, 14.
That'll not hit.
Flame! All right. That's for my bad guys. So there's Barb Devils in the corners. There's 2 bearded devils on the gear, and as the mammoth rotates, and there's 1 standing in the fire. And whenever Salazar rotates around, he's, hack. All right, Salazar, it's your turn.
Okay, I just want to check one thing right quick. Disadvantage on all attack and defense rolls. Good. Okay, so Salazar is going to use his channel divinity of conquest to exude a conquering presence. So can I get every creature within 30 feet that I can see? So that's all of these enemies, right?
Yeah.
I need to get them to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me for 1 minute. Giving them disadvantage on attack and defense, and they can't move closer to me.
All right, hold on. They can't be. All right. The bearded devils can't be frightened. And what about the other guys?
God damn it.
The barb devils might be, though. So let's see. Barbed devils. So it's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
+2. I have advantage. Here we go. 14 + 2, 16?
8, 10. Oh yeah, mine is only what? What are we at? +3, so that's 5 and 8. So yeah, I'm only at 14.
Natural 20 on the other guy. All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna die here, and then I'm gonna use my. I should have just healed myself. So then I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon to attack the one in front of me.
The one in front of you, got it. He's hurt pretty bad.
So that is 17 to hit.
Yes.
And 9 force damage.
9 force, 37. Hurt pretty bad. Okay. Is that it for Sal?
Yep.
Pleedleplop.
Okay. So what's the setup here?
The heroes, you're all on the mammoth. There's
Okay.
there's a bearded devil on each side standing on a gear. There's one on the
Okay.
ground in the front, and then in the front corners of the room, there's barbed devils throwing
devils.
balls of flame.
Okay. I am going to let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna use tidal wave from up on top of this mammoth,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna try and catch one of the barb devils
Mhm.
and 2 of the bearded devils inside of it.
Okay. Yeah, if you have it rotate just right, you'll be able to catch the one fighting Salazar, the barb devil on the far left, and the one that's right next to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have to make dex saving throws.
Okay, the one next to you, bearded devil. Here we go. Plus dex, +2.
Yep.
So he's got advantage. So 15. Oh, and a total of 20. So the first one made it. Second barb devil, the one that's fighting Sal. 10 + 2 is 12. Does that make it?
Nope.
And then barb devil in the corner. 9 + something. No, he failed too. So the one next to you made it. The other 2 failed it.
Wait a minute. The one that made it, I'm going to use my bend luck, and I'm going to... Ooh, yes. Okay. It gets a -4 penalty to that roll.
Okay, so it failed it then. So all 3 failed.
Okay, good.
Tidal wave.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, okay. They're all going to take 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And are knocked prone.
20. Bar. 20.
And this blast of water just sort of over the floor. And as it touches the fire, I'm guessing it creates just like this plume of steam that just...
Okay, so your tidal wave hammers the bearded devils. So the one Pleedle is fighting is destroyed and kind of vanishes in brimstone.
Ooh.
The one Salazar was fighting vanishes and is just a puff of brimstone. And the guy in the corner is smushed in the corner. He's crashed against the wall. He's hurt, but he's not
Better than expected.
So 2 bearded devils are done for. Is that it for Pleedle?
Yeah.
All right, Linnet, there is a bearded devil next to you, and there's 2 barbed devils in the corners of the room.
All right, I'm gonna have I am going to disengage and go behind the mammoth skull, like climb behind it, and just look at my companions. Like, it might be a good idea if you can polymorph any of us into something larger. This might be a benefit. And I'm gonna have Iris just breathe lightning on the one that I escaped from.
Okay, so I make a save.
That's a dex save.
+2, 18.
All right, made it, but it's 11. That's 11 thunder damage. Lightning damage full.
All right, got it. All right, 15. Okay, is that it for Linnet?
Yep, that's it for me.
So Rein, you're flying up by the ceiling. There's 1 bearded devil next to Linnet, and there's 2 barbed devils in the corners of the room. What would you like to do?
How bad does everyone look? Like, how bad are you all?
They look a little beat up.
Okay,
Salazar is pretty beat up.
Yeah,
I'm above half. I'm above half, so I'm all right.
All right. I'm going to fly so that I can hold on to the statue just in case I lose my spell, because I take
oh no.
I take 15 points of damage, and Salazar regains 30 hit points.
Oh!
And then I'm going to roll a Constitution saving throw for concentration. So I took 15, so it's a DC 10.
Okay, that's still
What is my Constitution modifier?
Ooh.
I get +3.
It's +3
Yeah, and then I
because
get...
you're within 10 feet of me.
Oh, that's right.
So I lose. Pleedle and I both lose fly. So I say, "Hang on, Pleedle!" And I grab the statue.
Hold on.
Okay, hold
As
on.
my reaction, I'm going to.
And you added the +3 from me.
I did. I rolled
I'm
a
gonna
10.
I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos to give you advantage on that.
Okay.
But since I already used it today, I have to roll on the wild magic table to use it again.
You know, I don't care. I don't care. It's most likely going to be good. So.
Yay!
So I make the concentration check. So I'm still flying, and so because I made it, I'm gonna pop back to the ceiling, and then I'm gonna bonus action second wind to give myself some hit points back.
Okay.
Very nice.
And I get 6 hit points back. So I took 15, but I get 6 back.
Okay. Roll a percentile on the wild magic table.
I rolled a 64.
You cast Fog Cloud centered on yourself.
That's not bad. I mean, that's
All
not
right.
bad.
Oh god.
And I guess
That's-
they
I
can't
mean-
see me.
Yeah, they can't see us, I
Alright.
guess.
That's kind of fitting though, with the tidal wave hitting the fire.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fog Cloud. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Heavily
You create a
obscured.
20-foot radius sphere of fog. The sphere spreads around corners, and the area is heavily obscured. I can never remember those obscured things.
They last for an hour.
So
Or
obscure.
concentration.
Anybody remember heavily obscured?
Heavily obscured.
Hang on, I'm looking it up right now.
I have it. I actually on my blog. I actually have it on my.
Heavily obscured blocks vision entirely. A creature effectively is blinded when trying to see something in that area.
Cool.
So disadvantage.
So you're all
I mean,
blind.
that's-
Everybody's
I
blind.
mean, I'm not melee, so I can be okay.
How long does fog cloud last for? Oh, it's
An hour
concentration.
or
Up to
concentration.
An hour.
Or you can just no, I guess. You could drop it.
For
I mean, it
spells-
is concentration, right?
For
Yeah.
spells on the wild magic table, if they're concentration, it doesn't count. They're just the duration.
Oh, okay.
1 hour.
Well, I mean, they
fog
can be
cloud.
it can be dispersed with wind.
It can be, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I love it.
I might do that.
But Salazar would be like, excellent. Now they can't attack us with their flaming fists.
This is
Yeah.
so true.
I told you I was blessed by Dindar.
Alright.
We shall see.
Are you looking a lot better now, Salazar?
Yeah, he's looking much better.
Excellent.
He's not bloodied.
Even though I
anymore.
can't see this now, I'm just against the ceiling again.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Why can't I see?
All right. Okay, this is weird. 180. All right. Let's see. So, it's fog, blocks vision entirely. A creature effectively suffers from the
God, it's freaking
blinded
heavy.
condition.
Yay.
That's 291. Blinded. Blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
So it's an even roll.
Yeah.
As long as everyone's adjacent, it's an even roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So my barbed guys can't really fling their fireballs.
Yeah.
This couldn't have worked out better.
Oh god.
All right, and that was Rain's turn.
Yeah, that was a very big turn for Rein.
What am I doing now?
And coming to the. They just come. to the
I
zone?
guess my barbed devils. Let's see what kind of sight they have and stuff like that.
Oh, it's like great. It's...
They've just dark vision, and the other guys just have dark vision. They have telepathy. So I guess I don't know. I guess they're gonna. So they have disadvantage to hit you or something. What was it? It
Well,
evens
since
out?
we're all effectively blinded, it evens out when you're in melee.
Okay, so. All right, so I'm gonna. So right now I have a bearded devil and 2 barbed devils. So I guess I'll have my barbs stagger over. They got to get on this rotating gear though. I'm gonna make a roll to see if they can. You know.
They just wander into the run.
They could like, you know,
Get crushed.
you know what I mean? Nope.
Oh my god, this is.
Okay, one guy fails.
Comical.
Okay, the other guy gets on. So on the right side is Bar.
Holy.
On the left, kind of in the fog somewhere. Hello? Is there anybody there? Okay.
I yell from
It's
from
not if
where I
you
am
can
on the
hear.
ceiling. Marco,
Angry
Marco.
hissing.
All right, and to your dismay, there's a loud explosion and a puff of brimstone. Another creature has entered the room.
Oh my god.
All right.
I assume another creature just entered the room.
Okay.
Will this ever end?
All right.
Well, it is counted down, so I assume this is the last one.
Please.
ABC.
We're literally on the carousel from hell.
It's large. It's got flapping wings,
Oh, cool.
no.
and it's
Oh
like
shit!
it's like
Not good.
it's like what? Like, I can't see anything. What is going on in here? What am I supposed to do? You know. All right. So
if we pretend this is a sauna, maybe we can like.
okay. So let me roll for his. See if he can. No, he's having a hard time. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's just like.
So somewhere in this room is a very large devil. There's
I mean,
one
cool.
got on the barb devil. Got on Linnet's side. So Linnet, the barb devil, clambers onto the rotating mammoth, and
Wait. I'm in the back of the thing. Is it still there?
oh, you're on the back. All right. So looks like Pleedle is climbing up onto your mammoth. Is a barbed devil. He makes 3 melee attacks.
Ugh.
One with tail and 2 with claws. Here's the tail, +6. 14.
That will not hit.
Okay.
And a
I have.
claw, +6 misses. And a claw, +5 misses. 6,
Oh.
11. Does that hit? Okay. That was my. Oh, so I have a beard guy somewhere around here.
Somewhere.
Rein, are you on top of the mammoth now?
Oh no, I flew back like
Okay.
once I cast and I knew I wasn't gonna lose flight. I am flattened up against the ceiling again.
Okay. So, Pleedle, Salazar's on the front side, so I can't remember. All right, so Pleedle, the bearded devil that's still alive.
Mhm.
Here we go. +5, 9 misses. Now he tries to hit you with his glaive. 6 +5, 11.
Nope.
Now my giant guy,
Wow.
what can he do? Maybe he's got something he can just kind of spray.
Hmm.
Oh. This isn't magical darkness though.
No.
Nope.
No. Makes 3 all right. Perception. Let's see here. All right. Okay. I'm not sure what to do with this giant guy. Let me roll something here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no.
1, 2. Okay. Pleedle.
Oh.
Oh god.
Let me do this. Something's like kind of poking out randomly
Oh,
with
God.
a fork, like. What?
Oh.
What's going on here? And then, so 1 fork. Here we go. +10.
Oh.
What?
29.
Yikes. That hits.
15 piercing damage.
That's a power
Mhm.
score.
You hear,
Oh.
aha!
15 is what they need to get, so just FYI.
No, I mean, oh, okay. I rolled,
Yeah.
it's
I
15.
think it rolled way high.
15 damage, yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, so that's my turn. Salazar.
Oh, one attack. Okay.
Salazar still just doesn't see anything where he's at.
You're rotating. You hear fighting up on the mammoth right behind you. Yeah, and you hear out in the fog somewhere like, whoa. Yeah.
Okay.
Who?
So Salazar will just kind of move his spiritual weapon to stay with him, so he can kind of keep an eye on it,
Mhm.
and then use his action to lay on hands on himself.
Okay.
So I am back to full now.
Very nice.
Excellent.
My healing potion thing cost.
And that is my action.
All right.
And my cat's going crazy.
After Salazar is Pleedleplop, Lena.
Yeah. I am going to. Oh boy, fly up off the Mastodon.
Mm-hmm.
How high is the ceiling in here?
Oh, you're probably gonna well, would you provoke? They don't know you're. No, they wouldn't, right? Because they're blinded.
Mhm.
Hmm.
How high is the ceiling? It looked like it was 30 feet.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna fly up out of the fog cloud.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna see if I can see this thing that attacked me with the pitchfork,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna fly in and I'm gonna attack it twice.
With melee.
Yeah.
So make a perception.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh, no.
17.
Okay, yeah, you can kind of, because it's large and it's flapping its wings, so you can kind
Okay.
of flap over to it. And what do you want to
Okay.
do?
I'm gonna attack it twice.
Put it right here.
And I say, by Shigambi's boon, I will punish you, evildoer.
Cool.
I got a 19 with the first attack.
Uh-huh.
And let's see. Oh, a 19 with the second attack too.
Okay, 19 and a 19. All right. Let's see. You hit both times.
Okay.
Rein yells, "You're not supposed to go near the big things!"
He's gonna take 11 piercing damage in all. Oh wait, it's a +2. I forgot. So 13 piercing damage.
13. Okay. All right. Is that it for Pleedle?
Yes.
All right, Linnet,
Hopefully I don't-
you're in fog.
Oh, can anyone see where that thing is?
I can see it. It's back here.
Where? Where?
It's
From where the mammoth is. I'm behind the I'm from where the mammoth is facing. Where is it?
I give vague
Yeah.
directions as best
I
can.
can't see you. Okay. I'm gonna
And the
aim
mammoth
a.
is turning.
Ouch.
Right, oh, okay. All right.
I give vague directions based on where the mammoth was when I took off.
because it's rotating. Yeah.
Oh boy, that's not great. I can't do that then.
It's at 10 o'clock. No, wait, now it's at 12.
Boy,
Now it's
I'm gonna just take my healing potion and just drink that before this is gonna be probably my last chance.
Okay.
And I am okay. So 2. All right, 10 points, and then I'm gonna have Iris like run counterclockwise to the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, on the spoke until she hits something that,
Okay.
It's
So yeah,
in
there's the
Salazar,
Barred
yeah.
Devil right there. Okay.
and then she's gonna breathe lightning on it.
Okay. I make a deck save.
Mm-hmm.
I
15.
made it. How much damage?
15.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
This is gonna get. All right. Is that it for Linnet? Rein, your turn, and then I go. Oh goodness gracious.
Am I able to fly up behind Linnet?
Sure. I guess make a perception.
Okay.
Probably have
Let's see.
advantage because Linnet's helping you.
How tell me the number before you.
So I get a total of 20, dirty 20.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So Linnet, you were hurt, right?
A little bit, yeah. But if we need to kill that demon, but sure. I would have given you the potion.
Huh?
I would have given you the potion if you're going to heal me.
Okay.
But yeah, all right. But I appreciate it. Ugh.
Okay.
How are you doing, honey?
I'm alive still. Let's see. That's so I take 16, 22. I take 26 points of damage.
Oh my god.
But you heal 52.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Okay, thank you.
Holy cow.
And then
I'm maxed back up. Thank you.
I will roll to see if and I'm hanging on next to you. And Pleedle, you're not flying.
Okay, hold on. I will try and recharge my Tides of Chaos again.
You do it.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
there's not
Oh
much. There's not.
man.
I could counter spell maybe if it's
I have
bad.
to roll on the
Let's do
wild
it.
magic table again.
So I
I
get
mean-
advantage.
I'm willing. All right, give me the
Yes.
number. Give me the number.
That's a 6.
A Modron
Oh my God.
chosen and controlled by the
I got a
DM.
15 on my save, so I made
Okay.
it.
Oh,
I fly back to the ceiling. And Pleedle's still flying.
a Modron chosen and controlled by the DM. So I'll just roll randomly for the type.
Oh no.
You know what? You were one away from something really bad. So I mean, that's good.
Oh no.
Modron.
I
Is there
got
9?
one.
Oh, in this book there's not 9, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'll roll a d6 and ignore a 6. 2. All right, so it's a duo drone. Those little double rectangle ones.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, appears in the
Help
fire
us. Don't fight.
Yeah.
and goes. Ah! He's still alive, but not for long.
Buddy.
No.
I'm sorry, my friend.
Ah! All right, is that
He was
it?
just doing his job, and then he just summoned
It
us into a fire pit.
It is obeying the laws of nature. You burn when you're in fire.
Okay, so on Rein's turn is over. Is that it for Rein?
Yeah, Rain's back on the ceiling. in pain.
So the barb devil who can't get on the gear hears the Modron and runs over and attacks it.
No!
So
Go
there's
get him. Go
there's
get that mojo.
there's a barb devil and a bearded devil on the mastodon. So who's on the mastodon right now?
What?
Salazar? Anybody else? And the other two are behind it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
So all right, Salazar on the mastodon, a barbed and a bearded. Here we go. Let's do bearded. Beard +5. 12 and the glaive 17, both missed, right? And
Nope.
then attack for the barbed. He's got 2 claws and a tail. Claw number 1 +6. 24. All right, you take 6 piercing from a claw. Oh, 19 +6. Another 6 piercing. And then the tail +6. 18 misses, right? So you're kind of in the fog. There's 2 devils you can vaguely see, and they're just a lot of attacks. Now, Pleedle, you were fighting the horned devil, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Everybody, it's a horned devil.
Okay, it's a
You can vaguely
No.
see it in the fog. I'll show you what it looks like.
Yeah.
Cool. No.
Oh no! Why, gods?
All right, here we go. First,
Mhm.
we've got 3 attacks on Pleedle. 2 with its fork, +10.
Tell me if
24.
you want to use a divination of 8 in any of these.
15 damage. Second
Okay.
attack, +10. 21.
Ah.
Another 15.
Okay.
The tail, +10. 25. You take
Holy
10
shit.
piercing, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
If I could get the 8 on that one, that wouldn't
Yeah,
hurt. With
So
that.
it rolled an 8 instead of whatever it rolled.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So wait, if it rolled in, wait, so that
Oh
would
wait,
be,
sorry, I can't.
Oh,
Because you
Crap.
can't see it.
I
Okay.
can't see. Yeah.
all right.
what was its roll? Let me see.
Constitution? I rolled a 15 + 10. That's a 25.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Yeah. Besides, I think
Uh-oh.
it's a +10 to hit, so I think it still would have hit you.
Probably wish
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Constitution
Uh-oh.
save?
That's a 16.
That fails.
Oh.
Are you within 10 feet of me? Is that with a +3?
I don't know if I'm. No. With the
Do you-
+3, it'd be
do you ha-
19.
Do you have to be able to see him to do that?
No, it's an aura, so
Okay.
it's just whoever's. Yeah.
You made
Okay, so
you,
it's a
you, made,
19 then.
you made your save then, so you don't.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. So
Yikes.
Dendar is with you, as you can see.
you heard the Modron like
Who said
appear. The Modron appeared and started screaming, and then you heard like rah, and then and then the other barb devil kills it. There's 2 barb devils on the back of the mastodon fighting Salazar. The horn devil is fighting Pleedle, and then one more creature appears in the room,
Oh God.
Oh.
flapping her wings.
Oh,
Cool.
God. Aaron. Oh, no.
Right.
There it is. God damn it.
And she's
Ugh.
cruelly, asks, what? You hear a lady's voice like, "Where did the fog come from?" They're like, "I'm sorry, it wasn't us," All right. So, she's going to perception. Okay. So, a female form flies over to 1, 2, 3, 4. Rein.
Oh.
To me?
Yes.
Oh,
Cat
Rein.
shield!
All right, Rein.
Please don't hurt me!
So, okay. So it took her whole. She finds you, but that's all she can do on this turn.
Oh, okay, then I don't cast shield. If she doesn't swing at me, I don't cast shield yet.
Oh no.
But you get a look at her. She's got blue skin, kind of maroon wings. I don't even know how to say the name. I call them Arinyes. They're probably Arinyes or something like that. They're women, warrior women with wings. In my campaign, there's 3 types. The normal ones have blue skin and maroon wings. And then there's a more monster type from 4th edition. And then the original sexy lady type from the old editions. But mine, the true Arinyes in my campaign, are the blue skins with the maroon wings. Okay, so that's it from me. Salazar, you're on the back of the mastodon. There's 2 devils fighting you in the fog. What do you want to do?
Okay. Well, one of them only attacked me twice, and one of them attacked me 3 times, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go after the one that attacked me 3 times. and do a double slash with the Krull, and then hit it with my spiritual weapon.
All right.
That I'm just kind of keeping like close to me since it's hard to see.
Mhm.
And so here we go. First one, that's a 22 to hit with the Krull.
That hits.
And I'm going to go ahead and do a first level smite with this. So that is, let's see, 11 plus... Nice. 11 plus 11, so it's 22. 11 of that's radiant, if that matters.
Okay.
Second attack is going to be a 19.
Yep.
Okay. That's 6 plus 6, so that's 12. And I'm going to use a first level smite on that as well.
Okay.
So go ahead and add another 12 to that, so that's 24. 12 is radiant. And then last but not least, the spiritual weapon. I'm going to do 12 to hit. Probably miss.
12 misses, yeah.
Yep. Okay. That's it for me.
All right. After Sal is Pleedleplop Lena. Big horned devil stabbing at you with his fork.
Okay. Then I'm gonna roar right back at him as I polymorph into a T-Rex.
That's how you do that.
Fellow room. All right. Let me make a. Is it large or huge?
It's huge.
Huge.
Man. All right. So
there's
the room got really crowded all of a sudden.
All right.
So a pale blue Tyrannosaurus with gorgeous hair is flying over this pit of fire.
Oh god.
Okay.
Flying T-Rex, everyone.
right.
Flying T-Rexes.
Okay.
It's flying.
Battling a horn devil.
This is good.
Okay.
This is pretty epic.
Okay.
I have an 18 as well for divination. If you want,
Wow.
use that. If I can get above this.
All right. So
This
you
thing.
polymorphed. Is that it for your turn, please?
I believe that's all I can do. So yeah.
All right.
Just gonna stand my ground and look menacing.
Linnet.
I'm gonna try and make my way to Salazar and see if I can help him
Okay.
get these.
Climb onto the back of the thing. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and base with him or basically.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna have. I am going to actually. Am I within 5 feet of? Can I see any of the two?
Mhm.
Two
Yeah.
things. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna throw a chromatic orb at that one, at the one that the barb devil or the bearded devil that he was fighting.
The bearded devil. Okay.
I'm just gonna,
Well,
just
the one he was doing
smash
all the damage to last round was a barb devil.
All right. You know what? I'll do it to the barb devil then.
All right.
Sorry, disadvantage. I'm willing to take it. I'm gonna use one of my luck things to make it just straight up a roll. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
Okay. Whew. Okay. It's a D. Okay. D8. Okay. So 7, 3, 10, 16 points of thunder damage.
Okay. All right, so Salazar, you're on the back of the Mastodon fighting the two devils. You see Linnet kind of nearby.
Just scrambling around.
Hit the one that you did a lot of damage to one, and then Linnet, bam, hammers it with a chromatic orb. It's looking pretty hurt. It's definitely leaking fluids. Is that it for Linnet?
That's it for Linnet, but it's going to be Iris's turn, and she's going to just spray a cone of lightning at it. So that's going to be a dex save.
Okay, dex save. Ooh, I made 18.
Okay. That's going to be 3d6. Okay, god damn it. It's on the floor. Cool. So that's 15 max.
All right, so 7.
Okay.
90.
And that's...
All right, it's not bad. Okay, is that it for Linnet?
Mhm.
All right, Rein, your turn.
I say, please don't hurt me! And I cast Mirror Image, and now there's 4 Reins. All of them,
All right. I mean, she's blinded, but
fine,
whatever.
now there's 4 of us, so.
Yeah, okay. All right. All right. So on my turn. So the floor is on fire. The room is filled with fog. There's a rotating mastodon. On the back of the mastodon, Linnet and Salazar are fighting a bearded devil and a barbed devil. And there's one more barbed devil out in the fire let's see if you can get on the gear. Nope. Okay. He's having a really hard time out there.
Is that the one that killed the Modron?
Yes. So, all right, let's do the bearded devil and the barbed devil on Salazar. Here we go. Bearded devil plus 5, 14, no. Glaive plus 5, 22. Okay, so he does 8 damage to Salazar, and you'll need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a 1, so that's going to be a 6.
All right, so you're going to lose 5 hit points at the start of each of your turns due to an infernal wound. And each time it hits you with this attack again, the damage increases by 5.
Oh, okay.
And this wound looks like it's going to have to be... it's not like save at the end of your turn to end it. Someone's going to have to stanch the wound, or magical healing would close it.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. That was the beard devil and the bar devil attacks you. Here we go. Plus 6 with a claw. Natural 1. Plus 6 with a claw. 20 total. 6 damage. Oh, you missed, right? And the tail. Plus 6. 19 misses. Okay. So then there's the other bar devil. So I've still got the horn devil fighting the T-Rex. Right?
Oh boy.
So.
Just got completely off
That's a
the
sentence for you.
Yeah.
Please, T-Rex.
Horn devil versus the T-Rex. Okay, here we go. Plus 10 with a fork. 12.
That'll not hit. Nope.
Plus 10. 12. Jeez, come on, dice. And tail. Plus 10. 10 plus 10. 20. Is that it?
That'll hit.
T-Rex takes 10 damage and needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Don't forget your plus
That's a nat 20, so a 27.
Rein, the Arrhenius.
Okay, there are
Glowers.
4 of me, and I am cowering a little bit. Like, don't hurt me.
Okay. All right. So I guess she'll just attack normally, and we'll just do the.
All right. How many attacks does she get?
3.
Okay, so for the first attack, I'm gonna roll a d20, and okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Plus 8.
Well,
Okay.
12.
All right. So hang on.
Well, wait a minute. It might not actually hit you.
It doesn't hit me. It's hitting a duplicate.
Well,
And
Well, but it might not hit your duplicate.
Yeah, no, I'm checking its AC right now. My dexterity. All right, so it does hit the duplicate,
oh, okay.
which means that duplicate is destroyed. So now there's 3 Reins.
All right. Second
right, so
attack plus 8.
Let's see. All right, that is going to hit a duplicate. So what's your total for AC?
24.
Okay, so you destroy my other duplicate.
All right.
So there's now 2 Reins.
Last one.
All right, let me roll a d20.
16.
Let's see. Okay, that's going to hit my duplicate.
Hey! 16.
God.
16.
Okay, so there's just 1 Rein left there.
Oh, no.
The rain. It's like, oh.
And I'm like, I said, please don't hurt me.
She's gleefully cackles. All right. After that's all my bad guys. And then
You guys
it is
hear?
Salazar.
So you said I take the 5 on my turn, right?
Yeah, the start of your turn. Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay. So I take 5. And I'm gonna stay on this one
The Barb Devil.
barbed devil that looks like he's pretty hurt now.
Uh-huh.
With the assistance of my compatriots. So that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
It's a good thing I didn't try to finish this before Lysa had to go, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So my first attack is 13 damage.
Yeah, 13. All right. He's hurt really, 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 really bad.
A 17 to hit.
17 hits him. He has a total of 6 hit points left.
And that's 15 damage.
Boom! So you slice, goop, torch,
And then
smoke,
And then,
brimstone.
I'm doing kind of the same attack combo, so it looks like I'm going to send my spiritual weapon at it, but I throw it over my shoulder at the other guy.
All right, that'd be
And
Please.
get 10 to hit.
misses.
All right, so miss with that again. Oh, well. So, yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Pleedleplop. You're a T-Rex. You're standing in the fire, right?
Yes.
Nice
Well, I'm
flying.
You take. Oh, you're flying. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's flying.
I have not lost the spell yet. I'm hanging on to that sucker.